Welcome back to the channel. I forgot to unmute things. I've been a little worried with my setup here. It's been a little bit rocky to start, but everything's okay because I'm going to do the exact same thing I just did. We're back for another Tier List Tuesday. That means one thing and one thing only. We're going to find out what we're bidding. We're going to find out what's the best. We're going to find out what's trash. And ultimately, we're just going to have a good-ass time. And there was only one person, one man for the job to go twice. Be the first two-timer on the old tier list. And it's Phil T. It's my guy. What is good, Phil T?
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Phil T. Two-time everything, king of back-to-back. You know, it's what's good. I'm ready to discuss some very important things, like we always do. So
That's right.
let's do it.
That's right. I mean, I just did the intro twice. We're going to do the second tier list with you. It's going to be a good time. I think this is one of those that a lot of people are going to have a lot of passion about, myself included, yourself included. So we're going to have quite a bit to talk about. We have 27 items on the board. I think there's no need for dilly-dallying here. We're just going to hop in. I'll tell you what the tiers are, and then we'll jump right in. How about that?
That sounds great, Puya. I'm ready. My body is ready.
Perfect. What are you, Reggie from Nintendo? Relax. So, we got 5 tiers. As always, we got the Binom. So can you zoom in on the chart? Of course I can zoom in on the chart, Dave.
A classic ranking. Your trademark at this point.
Yes. We have no other way to go but Binom. That's the thing we do on this tier. Binom is the worst. If you're trash, you're getting binned. It's as easy as that. And then the 4th tier is fast to not get that food. Like, I'm not trying to get this. I'm very quick to be like, I'm okay, I'm good. I'm not about to do that. 3rd thing is, it's next door. Basically, it's a basic decision. I don't need it. It's just next to me, so I'm going to go to it. It's fine. And then the second one, I had to explain this to someone earlier today. It's on site. Now, what does it's on site mean? If I'm going to give you a lesson, just like Akiva had to learn what finna meant over on Renap this week, it's on site is when it's usually used in a more like, if I have a problem with you and I see you, it's on site, like I'm going at you. We're not gonna, this is all love here. So instead of throwing hands on some people, we're throwing hands on some sandwiches, on some pizza, on some tacos. So if it's in this region, if it's good enough but not the best, it's on site. Because if I walk by that restaurant, it's happening. I'm walking in. So
I had a discussion about the spelling of site in this phrase, and somebody pointed to me as it's on site, like as site, and I'm like, that's wrong. Like, no, it's on site. I see you. It's going down. Like, it's not like, oh, we're at this place. It's on the sun, or like it's on the. No, you're wrong to that person.
Yeah, no, to me, it's on site is wherever I see you. The minute my eyes hit you is over. That's happening.
Not just to you, to everyone. I don't know why, somebody thought that would even be a thing.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
I like Daquan's, instead of throwing down, you were chowing down. That's exactly what I'm going for with this one. That's exactly what I'm going for. And then we've got the top tier, the God tier. I just tweeted out something. I tweeted out a thing of like, come join the feed or whatever. And I said, which restaurant is the best restaurant? And I wish I had thought of that. But we've got Supersize Me because this is how much food I want. I want it supersized. But low key, I feel like best restaurant is probably better.
I think you should switch it, man, because we don't really fuck with Morgan Spurlock, all right? That guy, he's a bad guy, I think you got to change that right now.
There we go. Best restaurant.
There you go.
I don't care that the spelling says otherwise. It's not restaurant, okay? Fuck it. I don't want to add it to my whatever. It's just gonna have a red thing under it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
It's fine.
It's not gonna bother. You have to say it out loud so it doesn't actually bother you.
It's not gonna bug me. Okay, so let's go with it. You have the list in front of you that I gave you, that you gave me. We've updated it. What do you want to talk about first? We've got many options here.
All right, so I don't want to, go too crazy too quickly. Like we just start out here. It's 5:30. We should start with something that is somewhere, in the middle. And I'm gonna All right, let's go with Subway, I guess. I don't know why. I just feel like we should start at Subway, okay? Let's
Sure.
start at Subway. I picked and you know, no specific reason. Let's start at Subway.
Okay.
So how do you feel about Subway, Puya?
So here's the thing. Subway. Okay, Kristen says, "Did you tweet out a link to the tier list? Would be fun to do it alongside you and tweet our personal list to you." This is a great idea that I've never thought about. So I'll just do that right away. I'll do that right away. Boom, boom. I think you should have it now. It's in the chat. So here's the thing, Phil.
Okay.
Subway. I don't mind Subway. It's one of those where like it kind of like walked into my life out of nowhere. Didn't really like, it wasn't like a grand opening situation. I just remember the first time I had it, my dad bought me a sub. He bought me an oven roasted chicken, and I was like, you know what? This slaps. This is decent. Do not fuck with the spokesperson that existed for Subway. Jared can fuck off. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the food only. Subways always look the same. They don't look great. They kind of look like the inside of, what are some other things that always look the same? The inside of like a gas station convenience store. Like they all look the same. Doesn't matter where you go, and they don't give me joy. I don't feel anything for it. The food's okay at best. My biggest beef with Subway, not the roast beef. My biggest beef is that they're lying to you. That they're telling you that it's a healthy situation. It really isn't. It's pretty much on par with other sandwiches. It's like a higher tier me making a deli sandwich at my house. So that's not saying much to me. It's like one step ahead of me. So with that being said, it's more of it's next door. If it's there, I'll go to it. I lived at a place where the closest fast food place was a Subway, so I went often enough. But if I was walking home from work and I wanted to get something because I had nothing at home, I would go to Subway because all the other restaurants were full to the brim. McDonald's was full. Pizza was full. They were all like too many people in there. So I would go to the Subway because I'd be like the only third person in there. So Subway's just it's next door. It's in the middle for me at best.
All very valid points.
Thank you.
For me, let me just start off by saying, my first job was at a Subway. I was a sandwich artist.
We got an employee, a sandwich artist.
Yes, that was me. And you know, when they call you a sandwich artist, really makes you feel like you're too big for your britches. You know, you get a big head, and that's basically where my enormous ego came from. But so for Subway, in terms of this is my thing with Subway, is that I think that they're innovators, okay? Because for me, the first place that I remember, like, as a child was, like, where you could, like, make your own, like, this whole, like, Chipotle, like, oh, you build your bowl, or, like, this, like, you go to, like, a pita place, and you put stuff in your sandwich, like, this is the first place where I remember that, like, that could be done. Like, and now, you know, I could be wrong, but to me, that's huge. Like, they paved a path. Now, in terms of quality, to this day, like, I feel like they were on an upward trajectory, but then all these other places were like, oh, I guess we can do like a you build your own thing sort of style restaurant. And then Subway was going like this, and then all the other places were going like this, and then Subway was going like this. And then, you know, it's like, I agree with you, is what I'm trying to say. There's a long, convoluted way to say, it's next door. Yeah. It's not special. I will eat it. It's a tier above you making your own sandwich at home because the bread. And if you're going to go and get a sandwich and, like, buy a sandwich, like, it's so easy to make a sandwich. Like, you want a place with good bread. Subway is not one of those places. No. Like, it's a cut above the bread at your house, for sure. But it's not, you know, my ideal sandwich spot. So Subway, it's next door.
It really is. And I think that's ultimately been the biggest takeaway for me, is that it was innovative for being like the pioneer of the, you know, watch me make all the things in front of you, to my knowledge, to my memory. But ultimately, everyone else elevated their game, and Subway stayed the same, if not, like, went downwards. So,
like, does Chipotle exist without Subway? Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe not in the way we know it. Maybe not in the open face, let me do the things in front of you situation. Maybe it's like everything's in the back kitchen. Maybe. I don't know.
So, I think congrats on you. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, ultimately, let me ask you one additional question for today. For these, most of these, whichever one we've both had. What is your favorite thing at Subway?
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay. So, as a sandwich artist, I was able to experiment quite a bit. Like,
Yeah.
and prior to that, like, I hadn't really been the biggest Subway guy. So, I was like, I work here, I get food cheap. Like, let me see what I can do here so I'm not, like, gonna hate myself if I eat here all the
Yeah.
time. So, eventually, I landed on, toy with the hot sandwiches, toy with the cold sandwiches. And I came to the conclusion that I'm a spicy Italian guy. You know what the spicy Italian is?
Yes.
So it's like they don't have it on the menu anymore, but it's just like pepperoni and salami, just like stacks like it's like double stacked. It's delicious.
Mhm.
And then, sometimes I go everything. Sometimes I'm like, you get the lettuce in there, it's too much lettuce. Like you gotta ask them, like that's another Subway hack. It's like you ask for lettuce last because then they don't just shove the fucking lettuce in
Yeah,
there.
fuck you up with just like filling that shit up with
Yeah.
lettuce. Yeah.
You pretend like, oh, like go along, and you're like, oh, can I get a little extra of that? And then you're like, I also want lettuce. Just and then they're like, oh, you got me, brother. But yeah, usually I get like green onion or green pepper, red onion, the hot peppers, and then I'm just a mayo mustard guy. I'm pretty basic. I'm basic, But what's yeah? I mean, I know how you feel about mayo. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get into that again.
I mean, mayo's aight, but like, it's not like needed, but it's aight. On a chicken sandwich, it can hit for sure.
Okay. Oh, okay. We'll get to the chicken sandwiches.
So,
Oh, yeah.
my order to tell you what my order is. Obviously the oven roasted chicken was a main thing. But then I think I fucks with the Italian BMT, man.
Right.
That's
okay.
a good one. I like
I
that one.
I don't want the ham. That's why I get the spicy Italian because I want the ham. I don't want the ham.
Not gonna lie to you, bro. You just shove all that in there. Like I'm not gonna be able to tell you what's what. I'm just like it's like hella meats. That's what I call it. It's hella meats. Right. I'll take it. So
honestly, if I'm going for a hella meat sandwich, I'm getting that dirt nasty bologna cold cut bullshit.
The cold cut combo, aka the meal before your paycheck. Like I'm waiting on that. I'm at this end of my money. It's either that or the pizza sub, and I don't want to feel like I'm 12, so I'm gonna go for that. Yeah.
Hey, don't discourage a tasty pizza sub. Honestly, I haven't had one since I was in
will get clapped.
Nah, dude. It hits sometimes. You got to know how to make it. If you were an artist like me, you'd know. But like, if you're just like a civilian, you're not gonna know how to get that.
I'm a Subway normie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Subway. Yeah, it's next door. Who cares? We spent way too much time on Subway.
Yeah, that was a lot of time on Subway. Not gonna lie, but this is the way we got to do this. So the next thing in line that I want to talk about.
All right.
Okay. I would like to. I'm looking at the list. I have the list on the screen over here. You know what? I need to know your opinions. Let's talk about Panda Express.
Okay. So as a Canadian, we don't have this, but I'm pre-COVID, I was a frequenter of Las Vegas, Nevada, baby. At Foodie Town, Las Vegas, Nevada. And sometimes, when I wasn't dabbling in delicious Las Vegas cuisine, I would just be hungover and go to Panda Express. For me, I'm a big Chinese food guy, okay? And the fact that there is, like, a place where you can just, like, do one of these, like, build your own bullshit meals, I guess, is kind of like a fun idea. Like, to me, somebody who hasn't always had it available, that's like a very fun thing. Now, the food quality, I wouldn't say it's like incredible Chinese food or anything, but just like the very fact that like something like that exists, and I haven't had it readily available to me my whole life. I'm a fan of Panda Express. I like it, and it's not next door, and I wish it was next door, but it's not next door. So, it's next door, but it's not next door,
I
think it's still middle tier. I think it's middle tier, for sure.
So here's the thing. I want to just say off top, because I know we're going to have truthers out there, either in the VODs, in the comments, in the chat right now. Some people might say, Panda Express is not authentic Chinese food. And to them, I say, I get it. But if I want fast food, Chinese food on the go, it doesn't get better. I walk in, I get my noodles and 3 sides, and then I get to pick which ones I want. And like, you got hella options out there. You can go whatever way you want. You want a spicy one? You can. You can have like a non-spicy one. I get to fuck around with it. I enjoy that. Again, I recognize that it might not be Chinese food, but to me, it's great. I enjoy it. Obviously, we didn't have it in Canada, like you've alluded to. I had this in Dubai, loved it. I've had it here since I moved, loved it. Fun fact, I think it's one of Liana's like top 5.
Yo!
Yeah. Like Liana,
oh my god!
So I think here's the thing, Phil. I kind of get what you're saying with the if it was next door, I'd want it, but it's not next door. I think this is it's on site. If I walk by a Panda Express, I'm very likely, especially for the price, to get Chinese food like this. I'm down to do it. So I'd be hopping in. And there's enough options there where I can be strategic. So if I'm looking at it and the orange chicken is low, I'm like, oh, that's like leftover orange chicken. I'm not going to fuck with this. Let me get something that I know just came out as fresh. I can be strategic about it, and I like that.
Oh, okay. So this news makes me so happy. For one, okay. And I'm extremely jealous of your living situation because Jenny is anti-Chinese food. Okay?
Ooh.
So this is what is... So I haven't had Chinese food, like, at all, really, over here, except for once or twice when, she's, like, not around.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's, like, it would be amazing to have a Panda Express nearby to just scratch that itch every once in a while because, I don't get it very often. Yeah. And it makes me very upset. But it's okay, because, it's more important than Chinese food. Love everybody. So, she's okay. Now she's saying I'm disparaging her name. All right, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I agree. It should be. It's on site. Honestly, if I could see it right now, I would go. So yeah, it's on site.
Yeah, and like it's for me, it's both the speed to which I'm getting Chinese food and the fact that I can make my own decision of what's available, what's looking like it's hot, and like, am I going to be waiting around a little bit? I don't mind I like that it's in my hands to make that decision. And it's not like a gamble of, well, I fucking hope that the sweet and sour chicken's good today. I can see it in front of me. I can make that decision.
Yeah, I can't speak to the consistency because I've only had it a couple times. So, everything I've heard about it in terms of that is like, it's not very good, which is why I was like hesitant to kind of like big it up. But like, to me, it seems like it's just like a thing that's not available to me, which is one of the biggest allures. But what can you do? I guess,
SW Firefly says Panda Express is Chinese like Taco Bell is Mexican. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Facts. It's like let's remove the bullshit that you're trying to identify it with the whole country's culture of cuisine. Let's remove that and just look at it as fast food, and then for me it hits. But yeah. So okay. So what's next for you? What do you want to nominate next?
Okay, so let's go.
Actually, wait. Sure. Did you tell me what your order is? What's your regular Chinese food order? If we both walked into Panda Express, what are you getting?
Oh, okay. So I want, I want noodles. I want noodles because I can make rice. I mean,
Yeah.
I want noodles. I want that orange chicken. It's basic. I'm basic. I'm a basic boy. I like the beef. Is there beef and broccoli?
Yeah, there's beef and broccoli. Yeah.
I want beef broccoli because I want some vegetables. And then, I still got that, I want that, I think the one time I had, it was like some sort of like sweet and spicy shrimp that was really dang.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember if that's, I don't know if it was like a seasonal thing or whatever, but it hit. It hit.
Okay, so 2 things. You're nominating the next one.
Okay.
Nominate it, start talking about it. I'm going to, like I told you in the pre-show, I have a jambalaya being made. I need to go add rice to it. I'll be right back, set the scene. I'll guess what it is.
Okay. All right, guys. So what can I pick that is going to hurt Puya's feelings if I disparage it? Well, there's nothing really on this list that I hate with a passion. So maybe like there's... Okay, let's go. Wait, I actually told him I was going to freestyle off the dome while he's gone. So should I rap about jambalaya first? Boots and cat. No, okay. Let's go. Burger King. I know he's a big Burger King guy, guys. Puya loves Burger King. All right, so let's talk about Burger King, guys. So I actually was having a discussion with Jenny the other day about Burger King, and the thing is like we are like I think the Whopper is trash, right? When I think Burger King, I think of that long chicken sandwich. Am I right? Is that like I feel like that is more of Burger King's claim to fame, which is like not the Whopper, but also like I feel like yes, Burger King is trash. I agree. Actually, I think I would talk. I feel like I'm in a dream because like I feel like I've talked about Burger King on this podcast or not podcast, this stream before, and Puyol loves Burger King. So this is the one where I was like, I'm gonna pick this while he's away and take a big old shit on it. So yeah, Burger King was good 5 years ago. But now it's kind of like, it's on a downward trajectory. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. No, like I just never fucked with the Whopper that way. Like if I was gonna get a burger, I would go to Wendy's. I would go to A&W Canada, which is the GOAT. Spoilers for, yeah, I probably should have said that. It's fine, whatever. Like anyone, like anyone gives a shit. Whatever. It's the GOAT. But like the Whopper is never my number one fast food burger, and it never will be. It's trash. It's trash. And yeah. Jambalaya. The end. Yo, okay. Yeah, I was rapping while you were gone.
Okay, you were rapping. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So I am avoiding I'm not looking at the chat here.
Okay.
Can you just give me some cliff notes of stuff you've said so I can try and guess what you're talking about?
Okay, I said this place is complete garbo. Nothing holds up really. This place was great 5 years ago, but it's like on the steady decline. Like I would never go there for a burger. Like it's just not my favorite.
Okay, so you've named burger, so that's good to know. I'm looking at the list. You said it's been on a decline the last 5 years. Makes me think maybe it's something that's
I didn't say that. I read it from a chat. Somebody in the chat said that, and I agreed with it.
Huh. Dude, this could go any fucking way. Like, I have no fucking idea what this could be. God, so I don't think it's McDonald's. I'm going to knock McDonald's out of the contention here. 5 years. Last 5 years, it's been on the decline. I don't know enough about your burger opinions right now, bro. Like,
right, it's too early in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, also another hint, like, I wanted to hurt your feelings while you were away, so. It's something that you like.
It's something that I like that I like. Yo, what the fuck? Okay. Are you about to, like, shit on Burger King? Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
I don't know, man. Open the chat. Open the chat.
Okay, let's see. Burger King is absolute trash. Burger King is trash. Straight to the bin. Burger King. Jesus.
Yo, and it's not just me, Puya. It's the whole chat. Everyone hates BK, bro.
Y'all are wrong, though. You're wrong with this.
Okay, Burger King is like... Okay, for some place called Burger King, first of all, fucking relax, all right? You're not the king of shit. Second of all, like... Is Burger King the place? If you're craving a fast food burger, that's your number one on the board.
Oh, it's definitely not my number one. It might be like maybe fourth on the list of burgers we have here. Maybe even fifth. I don't fucking know. But it's not like it's definitely not Binham. And like that's the hill I will die on. It is not Binham. I think that it offers a bunch of different options. I think the burgers are decent. I need to have it one more time in North America because the fries are incredible in Dubai. They're easily best fries in Dubai. And, like, I can bring anyone on here that I'm friends with from back home. They will vouch for it. Like, it's good. So, for me, I've had nothing but positive experiences with Burger King. I'm not going to lie to you. It always, like, I think being here and seeing, like, the $1.99 for, like, 50 nuggets or whatever they have going on, it seems like it's on a lower level than McDonald's when, like, to be honest with you, in the Middle East, it is at the very least a smidge higher than a McDonald's to me in quality. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm honestly just playing to the crowd, right? I've eaten my fair share of Burger King. I'm a fraud, guys. What can I say? But it's just like, it's never gonna be my first choice ever. Like, there's just too many other good things available for me to like, and I don't hate myself enough to be like, all right, I'm gonna put a burger in my body, and it's gonna be a Burger King burger. Like. Like calories are valuable at this point in my life. You know, like if I'm putting a burger in my face, I want every bite to count. You know,
Yeah.
I can't be just putting an average burger in my face. That's just you know, it's bad. It's bad for you.
Well, like, I guess my question to you is, if we looked at a Burger King burger right now, and or like we walked out of your place and we're like taking a walk, we're like gonna get food, and it's next door to us, would you go there or no? Or then my other question is, if you wouldn't, would you rather be like, yo, let's just go back to mine. I got some burgers in the freezer. Let me make those. Like, how
No,
bad is the situation with Burger King?
it depends. Okay, first of all, if me making burgers on the table, then it's it's fucking no question. I'm making burgers. Like,
Frozen burgers are trash. I shouldn't have said frozen.
oh, not frozen burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck a frozen burger.
Yeah.
Like you don't even. Yeah, it's so easy to make a burger. You just get ground beef. It's like, okay, but so like, anyways, whatever. The thing is, you know, I keep walking. Honestly, I keep walking. I can't. I like we find something else. This isn't the fucking desert. I'm gonna find something else that's not Burger King, and that's gonna be.
So
better than Burger
you're
King.
saying, are you willing to put it in fast to not get that food then?
I know you don't want to, so I got a couple more on the table that I think I might have to fight for. So I'm willing to give you a little leeway here. I'm cool to like if it's next door, but like just know that's like more your opinion than mine.
Yeah, no, I get you on that. And like, I feel like I'm okay with leaving it here for now. Again, I think this might change my opinion after I get to trying it again. Let's just say, so do you remember the menu enough to give me what your order would have been had you gone in?
Yeah, okay, so I was talking about this earlier about how like the Whopper to me is not like the most iconic thing from Burger King. It's the fucking long chicken sandwich, right?
Oh, the chicken royale?
No, the long boy, whatever it's called.
No.
Was that what it's called?
That's what it was called in the Middle East.
First of all, I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying that's what I think of when I think of Burger King. That's disgusting, weird, long.
That is an awful.
oblong
Like, why are
patty.
you thinking about that? Of course, it's
Because
Burger King.
because that's the sandwich that is most iconic to me when I think of Burger King. I'm sorry. Who else has a long chicken sandwich? You know?
But why are you thinking about the fucking chicken royale? It's literally the Whopper is right there.
The
but
Whopper
then
sucks, bro. It's trash.
Listen, you go for the Big King XXL, man. That's where it's at. That's the good stuff.
That sounds like a porn site.
I mean, it's not. I'll Google it. I'm not afraid to do that on stream. Actually, no, I am. I'm a little afraid to do that on stream.
Share screen.
The screen's right there. I don't want to do it. What if it's
Big
suspect?
King XXXL.
Let me like search it up on my phone first, just in case.
All right.
My phone's like, dude, this is hella porno. Like, you shouldn't be looking at this.
Okay, but it's not even about like the way the burger is constructed. Okay, like I enjoy a veggie heavy burger. That's fine. But the meat has no texture or like flavor, and it's got those like fake ass grill marks on it. Yeah, that's like bullshit. Like, stop pretending like this was a grilled burger. You smashed it down on that little fucking McDonald's grill that you have in the back. I know who you are. Like, Burger King is lying. They're trying to like promote this. Like, same thing with Carl's Jr., where they're like, look at our flame grilled patties, and then they have the fucking meat with the lines drawn on. Like. I like to give a place my business that respects my intelligence. Okay, I know what's happening here. I'm at a fast food fucking restaurant. Don't lie to me, bro.
So, first of all, I was right. It is the name of the sandwich. I've still got it. That's cool.
Okay.
Looking at it, it's not that great. So I'm okay. I think we're fine with leaving this in. I have no problem leaving this in the 4th tier at all. Like, honestly, it's where it belongs. And it's fine. Again, if I was going in, I'd get a Big King XXL, I'd get the fries, and then I would get like a side of mozzarella sticks, because like that shit slaps.
Okay, so that's the thing where I'm like, okay, what other place gives you for Canada specifically? I know like this is probably a thing like in this because y'all are gluttonous fucks. Like, where everywhere is just throwing fried cheese at you. But in Canada, you don't really get fried cheese as a side.
Bro, we literally have the poutine. Like, I know like. We're out here being like, yo, y'all got fried everything, but we have fucking poutine is not like low calorie situation.
Right. I don't mean to come off as some sort of elitist, like I'm not a fucking glutton myself. So like, don't worry about it, guys. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like, to me, we're in the right zone here. I think we're in the right zone here.
So then a couple of things real quick to hit out before we move on from Burger King. So, chicken fries, meh. I don't need it. I'm okay without chicken fries. I know they invented it, but whatever. Henry points out in the chat, and I 100% agree. You are wrong. They do grill their burgers. Get out of here with that propaganda. No good, no good, no good. Third, I do think the Middle East one probably hits different, so I think that's why I have a higher opinion of it. But honestly,
Right.
I think fast to not get that food, because also I'm holding on to Burger King memories from like fucking circa mid 2000s at the latest. So like obviously I've had better burgers since, I've had better restaurants since. So
And
definitely I should
I
have
will
moved
never,
on.
sir, and I will never fault you for that. Nostalgia is definitely, you can definitely take into account
You know
in,
me, man.
in our rankings here. Okay,
We
like
talk.
we're
Remember
not.
when we talked chips? Nostalgia came in big on the ranking.
This ain't
So,
about fucking objectivity. Okay,
No.
like yeah, come on, guys. Like like I'm right. Some things I'm ranking on complete arbitrary just thoughts that I'm having right now. So never take this for for anything. This my opinion literally doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. So then there were a couple places I added because it was a situation where I thought, yeah, this is a little bit snacky, but I like the idea of having different fast food items on the board, different like junk food items on the board. So I went and added a couple because I saw that you had put in, let's see, you had put in Dunkin' Donuts. So I went ahead and added Cinnabon. So
Okay.
this will be a quicker one because, like, again, there's really not that much to talk about with like a big menu to me. I'm literally talking about the cinnamon bun at Cinnabon or the chocolate one, which is my preference.
Okay.
I like it. It's tasty. I'm more likely not to get it than get it. But I felt like I wanted to at least talk about it because I am a known cinnamon hater. And I would fuck with the Cinnabon any time of the week, any day of the week, like without an issue.
It's too like for me. Okay, so first let me start off by saying I've never had Cinnabon.
What?
So I've smelt it at the mall.
Oh, it smells delicious. Dude.
I've never had it. Never, because I'm just not a sweet guy. So just skip it. Always skip it. I know like one of those buns is like 3,000 calories. Because I'm clearly the kind of guy that cares about that.
Big same.
But it's like to me, it's just not. It's not a thing I'm interested in. It smells really good. I'm just like never been there. So I can't give it a rating based on not the smell alone.
So
Because if
we've not done this before, but should we be scrapping it? Do you think this is a scrap? Because it's not going to replace a meal, but it's still on here. I feel like everything else on this menu has at least sandwiches that we can dive into.
yeah, I feel like isn't there like a very limited? Well, I don't know. I have no idea. I can't even speak to like what the menu looks
Okay,
like.
I'm going to do something there. So chat, whoever's here, you have the exclusive knowledge of knowing that wherever Cinnabon ends up is a full-on chat-picked topic. We're not going to put Cinnabon on our list, but we're going to use the Cinnabon logo as one of the restaurants that we don't have on here that you want us to talk about. So if the chat can throw in some suggestions, we'll pick one of those, and you will know that that is what Cinnabon is. And others might not. So let us know. Because I think that we can just replace Cinnabon on the fly. I don't think we need Cinnabon in there, now that I think about it.
All right. No, I'm 100% in. I'm in.
Cinnabon, I like that. Papaya, I like that. but it's good.
The people want Chick-fil-A.
Bruh, I've never had it, and like
I've never had it either.
So like that's why it wasn't on our list.
That's
And
why I didn't. Yeah, I was like,
you didn't list it, and I was like, well, I'm not listing it, so it kind of worked out. But no, neither of us have had it, so I think we need to go with another option, quite frankly, if we can. Yeah, I mean, I've been here 5 months now, but I've not really gone anywhere. I've not tried everything, so yeah. Well, you know what? Daquan, if you're still here, and I hope you are, please get a poll going in the chat somehow based on like the 3 or 4 suggestions you see, and then we'll get back to it at one point. And then I'll just skip my turn right now and jump over to you, Phil.
okay, we're back. Back to me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about it. Shout out to John. All right. We're going to talk about I got to rep for the Filipinos, all right, baby? We're going to talk about Jollibee. Have you had Jollibee?
I have not.
Okay. So yeah, it's hard to talk about. It's like I've only had it in the Philippines when I was very, very young.
Okay.
But ever since then, it's become like sort of a meme because because of how much John loves it.
Yeah.
And I'm like desperate to try it again because apparently, like, I and I will say, like, you know, and Rob is definitely not listening to this. My favorite podcast is the Doughboys. So I was very confident coming into this because I was like, oh, like, even if I haven't necessarily had one of these restaurants, which every restaurant on the board I've had, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm looking at it right now. I'm pretty sure I've had everything here. But, you know, like, I love that podcast. And on that podcast, Jollibee was... I can't even remember. But everything I've heard about Jollibee as, like, an adult has been... They've been very good things. So, like... And I have very fond memories of it. So, like, for me, I'm okay speaking about something that I have absolutely no, like, recent, like, history with and being like, that shit slaps. Jollibee slaps. Guys, go try it right now. And the sweet spaghetti.
I don't know, man. I mean, I've looked at the menu and some of the items are a little bit like, what's going on?
Right. And you know what? And that's like sort of like the pizzazz of it. You know, it's like you think that some things are weird, like this spaghetti. I'll tell you, I've had the spaghetti. Okay, I've had the sweet spaghetti.
Spaghetti's sus, fam.
It's not. It's a weird thing to have on a fast food menu, but at the McDonald's in the Philippines, they got spaghetti. It's a Philippine thing, man.
Okay.
And quite frankly, if you think that's weird, it's fucked up, man. It's kind of part of the culture. So
you're citing disrespect, like that's where that's where I'm at now.
Yeah, okay, but it's a very, like, look, you gotta have, like, I think it's like a thing you have to grow up with for sure. But you know, I can't say it's trash because, like, you know, I think that really like some people really enjoy it. But the fried chicken slaps. I think I was 10. I don't fucking know. Whatever, man. Jollibee it rules. I'm putting it in. It's definitely not next door because I don't even. Okay, so in terms of like U.S. locations, I don't think there's that many. I think like it's literally like this is like a very nuanced like Filipino fast food thing.
Yeah.
So I have no idea where we even play. Maybe we replace Jollibee too. This was kind of a meme. I just wanted to name drop Jollibee.
No. So here's the thing. So you don't. Okay. We really fucked up picking like two meme ones back to back. Well,
yeah,
not meme
I
ones,
know.
But, like, to that. No, you have to rate it. I know that John replied to the tweet and like put a GIF up. So you have to pick something.
All right. Because this is purely based off of.
I fucking hate you. This is gonna be higher than Burger King, and we're gonna have problems.
Yeah, like, it's going to be. It's on site.
It's not. On site. Nope.
There's
no
Jollibee,
way.
I'm walking down the street. I see Jollibee. I'm like, wow, where am I? Fucking Manila. Let's go to Jollibee. Let's go.
It's not like. How?
Jollibee's on site, and that's just where I stand.
You know what? I can't speak on this. Jollibee is Filipino cuisine. Okay, it's not above Panda Express, and I will die on that hill. So we're not doing that. We're leaving it there.
You can put it.
This is insane. How the fuck is Jollibee in second? This is in. But you're my guest.
It slaps.
You're my guest. You're the second two-time guest. You get a pass. This is where you're using your pass. It's all well and good. I have to try it. I have to put my money where my mouth is. I have to try it before I can end up putting it anywhere.
Right.
So
exactly.
I don't get a say in that. That's fine. That's fair.
Perfect. Amazing.
All right. Should I just be like, fuck it, Cinnabon is restaurant, and then have everyone be mad at me? I'm not doing it. I don't do it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. So next on the list, I feel like I want to talk about this a little bit because I need to see what your thoughts are on it. I want to talk about Dairy Queen.
Okay, hot food. Dairy Queen hot food.
Listen, just Dairy Queen. They have a bunch of shit going on there.
We're going ice cream.
I
We're
mean,
including ice. Okay, so okay, all
I
right.
mean,
No, I
like
got
when
it.
you walk into McDonald's, they have ice cream. They have the McFlurry. You can speak on that if you want. I mean, it's still part of the experience.
Right. Okay.
But like, let's say you're going there for lunch. Let's say that's the criteria. You're not just going in there for ice cream. You're going in there for lunch,
Okay.
right? So you'll still have the ice cream on the way out anyway, no matter what. Um, I've had burgers at Dairy Queen. It's fucking good. Like really good, criminally good. Like so good that I'm surprised that not enough people are put on to it. Like that good. And
I
it to me it's better. It's better than a lot of these like it's almost like in a higher level than a McDonald's, really, truly. Honestly.
and yeah, and Puya. Honestly, I came. Well, first of all, right now my median for everything is it? Do I want it over Burger King? Hell yeah, I want Dairy Queen hot food over Burger King.
I mean, I just the fact that I could have a burger that is fucking great and then have a good, blizzard afterwards, I'm fucking in. Like,
It's misleading, okay? Because they're and people know them as the ice cream place, baby. But guess what? They ain't fucking around with the food, okay? They are not messing around, baby. And I would get a Burger King burger. Or no, I wouldn't get a Burger King burger. I would get a Dairy Queen burger over a Burger King burger. I would get a Dairy Queen chicken fingers over whatever Burger King chicken. I don't know what they have. Whatever. Dairy Queen rocks. Okay. So this is my thing. I do like I am a baby and I do like the fucking chicken fingers at Dairy Queen because it comes with a side of gravy. Okay. And you know about my family. We're
you
big
guys
gravy
are a
over here.
sauce family, yeah.
We're a big gravy fam over here. The Dairy Queen gravy with the chicken, it's so good. It's so fucking good, man. And then they have ice cream on top of it all. It's insane. It's insane. It's on site. It's on site.
It's on site.
Dairy Queen's on site.
And like I see some people talking about how no one goes to Dairy Queen for lunch. The food's kind of like mediocre.
On you.
That's
That's
thing.
on you.
I feel like you need to give it a shot. Trust me, just give it a shot. Give it another try. Because I had like it was like a firecracker burger. It was a spicy burger and it was fucking delicious. So I think that
Dairy Queen stays queen.
and
That's true.
Adios, exactly.
Adios.
And I mean, it's got dairy in the name and it's royalty. It's a queen, nails it. It doesn't have burgers in the name, nails it. Burger King could be hit or miss, and is a king.
And I think that's where they got it right. Is that like they weren't hyping themselves up about their burgers right away, and then you kind of like lower your expectations, and then boom, they fucking blow them out of the water. Like Burger King, okay, you're the Burger King. Why is this so shit?
Yeah. Daquan, I never had their food, and I don't need to. Daquan, just give it a shot. Just shoot your shot with the Dairy Queen. You will not be upset. Okay, so I went with that. It's your turn, good sir. What do you want to talk about?
All right, let's keep on the burger train. Let's go to. All right, let's do Wendy's. Let's just do Wendy's.
Let's do Wendy's.
Let's do Wendy's. Fuck it.
Would you like to?
No,
start?
no.
Am I starting? Okay.
Yeah.
Wendy's is an all-encompassing experience. First of all, I'm not even going to talk about the food right away. First, let's talk about their social media presence. As someone who likes a good roast, the way Wendy's goes in on people left and right, ace marketing. Love that. Second thing, I fucks with the burgers. I know that the patties be square. I don't know why. I don't care. I love a good Baconator. When I first had my first Wendy's sandwich, because Wendy's was in the Middle East when I was like 3, 4 years old, 5 years old. They shut down, moved out of the Middle East. They came back when I was in high school. And I was like, where have you been all my life? This is so good. I enjoyed it. Honestly, there was one Wendy's in my area in Ottawa, and that was not really a close trip. So when I was in that region, I definitely fucks with it. I definitely went out of my way to get it. And they had a great chicken sandwich long before the chicken wars happened. They were there first. They have great nuggets. They have sea salt fries. I just can't talk any shit on Wendy's, to be honest with you. And Wendy's, Dairy Queen is a queen, But Wendy's is out here dealing with all these fucking dude mascots. Wendy's is out here representing, holding the fort down on her own. I think Wendy's. I've pumped it up more as I've been talking about it. I didn't think it was going to be this high for me. I want Wendy's in the best restaurant conversation. I really do. I really do. I think that it deserves to at least be considered. And they have fucking Frosties, which, like, boom, you got a whole other situation there. I'm not a dip in the milkshake guy, but I know people be doing that with their fries and Frosty. Do you? That's fine by me. I'll just be here continuing to have my Baconator, maybe a second Baconator. Also, Magnum in the chat said they have square patties because they don't cut corners. And if that's a marketing thing they've said, damn. If that's a thing Magnum's saying, sell it to them, please. Because that's a good thing to say. All right, I'm out. I definitely feel stronger about it now that we talked about it.
So much fire being spat upon us, Puya. You're spitting that fire, sir. You really are.
Couldn't help it.
Honestly. Yeah, okay, so first things first. I would ask the question I have been asking this whole stream of, would I rather have this over a Burger King burger? But that would be an insult to Wendy.
Oh, can I say something else right away? Fucking, they sponsor Big Brother Canada. Like, they actively are part of Big Brother Canada, and that's also really fucking cool. So, that's another thing.
Big facts.
Yeah.
I mean, fresh, never frozen beef, the best the spicy chicken sandwich is the best spicy chicken sandwich ever. And I guess that's what everyone's going to be in the chat like, oh, you never had Chick-fil-A, bro. I'm be like, no. Doesn't matter. I'm a diehard for Wendy's, baby. There's only one restaurant, I think, on this whole list that I think I would go to over Wendy's. If I'm having a fast food night, it's Wendy's because I'm not dumb. So Wendy's is in best around.
There we go. Damn. I honestly did not think that was going to... Like, I did not think I had that opinion coming into this. But
And it was so weird to me to see that in the chat, like, I'm here to defend Wendy's because, like, I feel like they're going to No, Wendy's is, like, I feel like Wendy's is so universally beloved. To me, in my circles anyways, like, I guess, like, the world is not a microcosm of my life or whatever. I'm not in a bubble. I'm not the NBA or whatever. I'm not in a bubble. But, like, everybody I know fucks with Wendy's. And if you don't fuck with Wendy's, we don't fuck with you.
And they have my favorite dollar menu out of all the dollar menus on most of these restaurants. Like, I could easily go there and be like, fuck it, just give me one of everything on the dollar menu. Like, that's fine.
The positives keep coming, man.
Like, a dollar chicken nugget, and their chicken nuggets are fucking decent. Like,
right. Yeah, we don't have spicy nuggets here. They have spicy nuggets in the States. That's so, like, that's like my white whale. It's like, I just, like, oh, I'm going to go to the United States. Like, once COVID is over, I'm going to go to the United States and get spicy chicken nuggets from Wendy's.
Yeah. I did see someone in the chat mention that Tic Tac said Burger King sponsors the challenge, which is true. You are a new challenge fan. How do you feel about that? Does that bump it up at least a little bit for you?
Okay, so when I saw the challenge, I needed new running shoes, and everybody on the challenge was wearing Under Armour. So I went, and the advertising worked on me, and I bought Under Armour.
Dummy.
And guess what? They rock.
Okay,
so, guess what?
Yeah?
This story has no relevance because Burger King's still trash.
I just can't with you, because like if we went out your place and there was a Burger King there and a Subway there, you're telling me you would go into Subway? You would go into the place you've already worked at before?
Oh boy!
Like you'd walk into a Subway before you'd walk into Burger King? Come on now.
Why you gotta do it? Why you gotta do it like that? Cause like. Yeah, sometimes I'm in the mood for a sandwich, but sometimes I'm in a mood for a burger, and Subway's never gonna fix that problem.
Never.
So it's like.
Also, Burger King's croissant sandwich is fucking bomb.
Okay, here we go. Now I guess we skip breakfast. I'm sorry, we skip breakfast. What are we, millennials and their intermittent fasting? We skip breakfast. Burger King breakfast burger. So yeah, I would. Okay, fine.
Can we bump it up?
Bump it up. Fine.
Yes. Where are the naysayers? Gotcha. Look where Burger King is.
I'm too easily persuaded. It's fine. It's okay. I
did it. Nice.
You did it. As long as Wendy's is in top tier, and one other restaurant is in the top tier, then we're okay.
I'm curious. I'm curious what your one other is, but we'll find out.
I don't even know if you're gonna agree. Honestly, I really don't.
We'll see.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. So. Is it my turn? I believe it is because you went with Wendy's. You know what? It's time we talk about a little bit of pizza action.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's talk about the Hut. I'm curious
All
what
right.
your opinions are on the Hut.
Okay, so I have a couple different experiences with the hut because, the hut is sometimes infused with a Taco Bell,
Yes, they do have the side by side situations.
which is confusing to me because in my hometown of Prince George, British Columbia, our Pizza Hut is a sit down restaurant. It's a sit down restaurant, Puya, with a menu.
Well,
Have you ever heard of this before?
yes, because I have definitely dined at Pizza Huts in the past, and they do hit you with the menu.
So I'm confused about Pizza Hut because I think is it even a fast food restaurant? Like
Yeah, it's for sure
okay,
not fine dining. It's for sure.
So
not. So here's the thing. So when me and you talked about this offline, we prefaced that. So the reason like you're not seeing a Chili's and Applebee's, a TGI Fridays, we wanted to go with fast food restaurant being you do not get handed a menu. You walk up, you make your order, you get your food. Like that's the situation we're going for.
Right.
However, I feel like with pizza, a lot of these places, like Domino's is not really, no Domino's store is built like it's made for dine-in. Pizza Hut did have good space for you to sit down if you wanted to. They would hit you with the menu if you needed it, but then, you have to walk over to the salad bar anyway, get you some salad. I feel like if this is like stretching it, I'm okay with it because ultimately Pizza Hut's food is 100% fast food.
Right. No, I'm just saying like it's weird because it's a Pizza Hut with wait staff. Like you're being waited on in the Pizza Hut.
Nah, I mean, like we sat and they brought the pizza over, but like,
No, they bring you drinks. They serve alcohol. Like it's a Pizza Hut. But it's also a sit down. It's so weird.
So my question is, does that make it like I can't tell
Look at us.
if you are into
Not me.
it more now or not?
No, okay. So I'm gonna preface this by saying like my sit down experience at that restaurant. I wouldn't go there often, but it was good.
Okay.
Okay. But I have a feeling like it's not really based off of their like traditional Pizza Hut menu that like you would see in like a Pizza
Right.
Hut Taco Bell. So like I'm just gonna completely disregard that. I'm just gonna talk about my experience in like one of those half and halves Pizza Huts because like I feel like it's just like a different thing. I don't know, like you know what I mean? Like so for me, I would never get this pizza over something else. Like I would reach for Domino's before this. I would reach for Little Caesars before Pizza Hut.
What?
I'm not a big Pizza Hut guy,
fuck
man.
that, man.
I'm
You're just
sorry,
being
bro.
disrespectful, dude. This is just
I'm sorry. It's just like, it's just, it doesn't hit like the other stuff does to me. Like, okay, and you know what? Like in terms of like cook to order pizzas, then I mostly, I don't want to spoil my Little Caesars opinion, but like convenience is a big part of why Little Caesars is like slaps. But yeah, for me, I don't know. It's not something I prioritize when it comes to pizza. I'm sorry.
So where would it go for you? Where would you
That being said, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So like if you have a strong allegiance, I'm cool putting it like mid tier, like right above Burger King.
Okay, well let me get my conversation in.
Okay.
So like DT's pointing out, like you've pointed out, in some countries it is more of a sit down experience. Definitely. Like the Pizza Hut, I've been to 2 Pizza Huts in Ottawa. One built just like you're imagining, where it was definitely at one point doing a buffet style lunch, and then with a salad bar and everything. But they also had the sit down. They brought you the drinks and everything. You kind of didn't do much. But then I've also had a Pizza Hut that was the one that was close to my place, where they had one table really. So either you were the one couple that was sitting there, or it was just order, get it, leave. So it was one or the other. For me, Pizza Hut was the first pizza I had. It was my first introduction into pizza over Domino's. Domino's didn't really come to the Middle East and hit till like I was a grade maybe 9, 10. So it was Pizza Hut. And the nostalgia factor is there. It is an oily mess, I will accept. One of the last meals I had with my sister before I moved was Pizza Hut. And it's still the exact same. It's an oily mess, But my God, if it isn't quintessential junk food. It's oily. It's delicious. The pizza crust kind of hits. I don't mind the pizza crust at all. To me, if you're going in there as well, the salad bar used to be incredible. I love that. I really do enjoy a pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut. It's great. The margarita pizza, cheese pizza, great. Super Supreme, great. The only thing, because I'm fine. I know I'm in the minority with the Pizza Hut opinion. I know that Domino's reigns supreme. That's fine. I'm not even saying that I personally prefer it over Domino's by any means. But the slander to say that fucking Little Caesars gas station ass fucking grab and go this $5 box of snot is better than Pizza Hut, that I will not stand for.
Okay. We'll get to it. But like,
okay.
For me, this is what I'm thinking about. Okay, so I'm coming back around. And the thing about Pizza Hut that kind of like intrigues me a little bit is that like I vaguely remember that Pizza Hut likes to do fucking dumb shit with their crust, where they like,
oh my God, the stuffed crust, yes, the stuffed crust, sausage stuffed crust, like, bruh, they literally made a fucking sausage roll out of your crust.
I'm back. I've just never had it. Okay, guys, don't come for me. I've never had it. That is something that interests me.
Yes.
So I think this is a case of like, I'm just like not informed, guys. All right.
So I, at the very least, need it to be above Subway.
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. That's fine.
I was like, I don't want to like fight the Jollibee. Let Jollibee be where it is.
No, don't. Yeah, don't fight Jollibee. No, you're never moving Jollibee. Yeah. Jollibee is where it is, bro.
Daze brings up a good comment. Jill brings up a good comment in the chat. Have you ever had, or do you have pasta from a pizza place, from a pizza chain? Have you ordered it before, and what's your opinions on it?
Oh boy. Okay, so I actually was a pasta from a pizza place guy.
Oh snap.
When I work late nights at the hotel, graveyard shift, the only place to be open for my lunch would be Domino's. It'd be like middle of the night. And I'd be like, all right, like I don't want to eat a whole pizza right now.
Right.
I'm gonna die. And I'm just like, if I'm just like forgot my lunch or something, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get some pasta. And it's not great. Honestly, it's shit. But
yeah,
it's like filling, so I ate it. What can you do? I remember at Domino's they used to have like this gluttonous ass big bread bowl, and it was like a garlic bread bowl, and they shoved fucking chicken Alfredo into it, and it was so gross, but also.
I almost never get pasta when I'm out. Unless I'm at like a hella proper sit down place, I might consider it. Just because I feel like it never justify. Like I will never feel like I'm having that fast food experience I want, or that I'm having the pasta experience that I want. It's always like somewhere in the Like I remember this one time I caved and ordered lasagna off one of these like pizza places, not one of the franchise ones, but like one of the your like average hole in the wall pizza places in like the city. And I got a lasagna, and dude, when I tell you that it was the most disappointing thing ever, and I love lasagna, so I was stoked, and then I was so bummed out at the result.
Yeah, I'm the same as you, bro. Like, it's like, I know that I can make pasta better than, like, and it's too easy to make yourself for me to justify getting, like, pasta. Because it's just like, I can make delicious pasta at home with very few ingredients and just like have it still slap harder than any fucking shitty Domino's pasta.
Exactly.
So like, I'm like not about that life anymore. But like in a pinch, that's what I would do.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it sounds like we're about on the same page. Also, Pizza Hut has good garlic bread. They have good garlic bread, but. We're done with Pizza Hut. It's your turn. Oh, wait. Right, Henry just pointed out in the chat that in the U.S. sometimes they hire people for wait staff so that they pay them waiter wages instead of minimum wage, which I did not know. I did not know that.
Wow. I think Pizza Hut needs to be docked a tier for that. That's some bullshit.
I mean, we're moved on. We've moved on. We have to pick the next thing.
Booyah supports these evil.
So here's the thing. So I was lying to you. I have been to a Jollibee, but the reason I said I had it is because the one I went to was kind of more like a fast casual where they had a wait staff and they had seats and shit. So
right, okay.
if we're taking Pizza Hut down one, we have to take Jollibee down one.
No,
I don't
want
to do that. So let's just move on.
No. Okay. We're everything that's in is locked in. All right, we're locking it in.
We're locking the first 7 in. I can't believe it's only been 7, but we're locking the first 7 in. It's locked.
Oh my God, we talk too much. Okay, let's just keep the pizza rolling, right? Let's just go. Let's hit him with the Little Caesars now. Talk about your booger pizza or whatever you're talking about, man. I'll come through and be like it's not that bad.
It's no better than cafeteria pizza, than like fucking pizza that you would get at a hole in the wall place. Even they might be better sometimes. Grab and go doesn't appeal to me. I've had I've been to I feel like the whole, how you can get like a New York slice, that appeals to me. Pizza used to do that. That doesn't work there. It's a specific situation. With Little Caesars, I don't fuck with their shit, man. There's definitely better options always. This is more of a fast to not get that food for me. Because to be very honest with you, if I live next to one, or I would probably not go for it, I'd just order something else. If I'm ordering something else. And if I went to a place where there was a Little Caesars, but there's literally almost any other restaurant there, I would go there first. So.
All right. So what you're saying is,
I say
the working class.
I say
Booyah hates the working class, baby. Little Caesars is fucking, the best bang for your buck that you can get, dude. It's a fucking $5 pizza. What the it's so convenient. It's so cheap. If you've been working, fucking slaving, Booyah, for 12 hours over the fucking hot coals of a mine, all right? You're breaking your back. You don't want to come home and cook. You don't want to wait 30 minutes for freaking Domino's pizza, all right? You just want to eat 8 slices of pizza and go to sleep for 3 hours where you wake up at 4 a.m. and go back to the mine, baby.
You can literally, first of all, love the mine analogy you've decided to run with, but literally almost every single day, Domino's has some kind of offer where you can get 2 pizzas for 8 apiece. It's not that many more dollars to throw on top. Especially if you work in a mine, you're getting paid a lot more than minimum wage, my guy. So that was not the best choice. Because literally, if you're working at a mine, you deserve more than just fucking Little Caesars. That's like I'm breaking my back to shart every night. That's not a good choice. That really isn't. If I'm gonna go 8 slices deep, I need it to be a better pizza than Little Caesars. And I want to say that ultimately, I understand that Little Caesars isn't trash, but
thank you.
Amongst the stuff we have, it's one of my Bingham candidates.
All I'm saying is that, first of all, it's not complete garbo. You're not eating cardboard off the fucking floor. This is definitely
you're
pizza.
Eating cardboard out the fucking cardboard boxes.
Nah, dog. No. Okay, I will stand Little Caesars till I die. Okay. No, I won't. It's fine. It's fine. But honestly, I give up. I really don't want to fight for it. So I got some other things I want to fight for.
So where do you want to put it? Where do you want to put it? Fast to not get that food?
It makes me angry that we put it there, but also I'm just too drained. I want to conserve my energy for other places where I may have to fight harder. So I'm fine just conceding here, but it's just. It's hurtful. It's kind of hurtful.
I just to me it cannot be next to Burger King, Subway, and Pizza Hut. I will literally never eat there, so it will not end up being there for me.
I will say I will get it over Burger King.
I know you would.
It's different craving.
Again,
it's just different craving, but
would you get it over Pizza Hut?
I don't know. I haven't had enough Pizza Hut to
Okay.
You know.
Next time we see each other, we're getting Pizza Hut, and then. We're getting, what was the other thing we were going to get that's on this list?
Jollibee.
We're getting Jollibee. Those are the 2 things on the list that we're getting. It's happening.
All right. It's in.
Yeah, so Dippin' Dot said they're on the same page as me. From the home of LCP, I'd pick about any other pizza. And that's my thing ultimately, is that with Pizza Hut on that tier, I definitely would not be picking Little Caesar anytime, so it can't be on the same tier to me.
All right,
Okay.
all right, all right.
All right. We'll do the same thing we did last time. Pick a thing. I'm just gonna go look at the rice real quick, see if it's done or not.
All right. Okay. So, what can we? Should we just bang out the last pizza place here? Oh my god, I can't stop burping. All right, chat. Let's see. Papa John's. Okay. See, this is like where I forgot. I personally just forgot about Papa John's. So I don't know if he wants to go there, but I would be down to talk about Papa John's. I don't know if we ever did like the chat pick. I don't know if he ever decided on that. Yeah, Papa John's is pretty garbo. I like the only thing there is to talk about is the garlic sauce, and like that's pretty good, but it's also just garlic butter. Like you can just fucking make it yourself. So it's not a bit, it's fine. Let's go. Yeah, let's just finish on Domino's. For me, Domino's pizza. This is kind of like it's vanilla. It's the vanilla flavor of pizza. I'm like, and let me say, I love vanilla. So, here you go. Here he is. Oh, thank God. I guess. And that's my wrap. Yo. Okay, thanks. We're back. Okay, so Puya's back, and I just rapped really hardcore bars for these people. Can't wait for you to watch the VOD on that. If you liked
whatever he did, get some less than twos in the chat. I want to see how much you liked what Phil did.
It was hard as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, dog.
So, can you give me some footnotes on the stuff you talked about?
So the chat was like, "Oh, no Papa John's," and I was like, "Well, I forgot about it, but like I'm not super passionate about it either. Like the only thing I would be like is like, oh, like the garlic sauce is pretty good, but also like you can just make the garlic sauce. And if you don't eat your crust, you're just like a fucking baby. So like, whatever. Like I don't care. It's up to you. I'm cool talking about it. If
I've had Papa John's once, and it was in Toronto during the Know-It-Alls. We ordered Papa John's to the Airbnb. It was okay. Like that's ultimately what it was. It was just fine.
I also like that it's one of the only places that offers anchovies, and I like anchovies.
So. I mean, I'm indifferent. I just feel like there's many other toppings I would pick over anchovies ultimately.
Look at everyone. They loved the bar.
The less than twos are their banger, straight fire. So you got fans.
Yeah. You know what? I cook out here. So I was just saying that, like, yeah, we should just finish off with the Domino's pizza. Puya, what are your thoughts on Domino's pizza?
It's my favorite. It's my favorite to order. I love watching. I love that they have their own delivery bar thing. I enjoy looking at that and peeping that, especially now that they've added GPS to that joint. Like, you can't say anything bad about it. I fuck with the toppings they have. I really can't think of a pizza I've had from there that I've been like, oh, this wasn't great. They have hella coupons. The coupons are usually good. I love their cheesy bread. That's also a good time. I just think it's good value for money. And it's my, like, Liana and I do a fun food once a week where we order something once a week. And I still think to this day, I'm happiest when we're doing the Domino's. Because doing all the other food's good, but like there's just something about that Domino's that like just straight up enjoyment of the ordering like it's just an all-encompassing experience for me.
Right. For ordering pizza, like it's unfuckwittable. Like literally like, for Domino's to like be out here being as consistent as it is everywhere you go, like you can't fuck with it. It's impossible. It's, consistently delicious. Domino's is top tier. It's top tier.
It's definitely, listen, here's the thing. Ultimately, I would like to figure out. It's on site or it's restaurant, and it's nowhere else, right? So it's just a matter of, do we think that, I think this, if I'm saying this is the best of the pizzas, then I want to put it in restaurant.
Right. And that's where my head was at. Like, if we're judging off of these 3 pizza restaurants, we got to have like a top tier for pizza, a top tier for burgers or whatever, a top tier for Mexican.
Yeah.
And then, like, I think this is where it deserves to be. It really does. Only thing that I would dock Domino's on is like the size ain't great. Like not my favorite. Like like you're never gonna get good chicken wings at like these. Actually, that's like one thing I'll give Pizza Hut is like they have fire chicken wings.
Yeah, the Pizza Hut chicken wings are delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about those. I forgot about the buffalo wings.
So and yeah, we have not been doing a thorough job, but it's fine. It's okay.
It's a lot of items. There's a lot of food to go
it's a
through,
lot
and
of
then
stuff.
being hungry doesn't help either.
Right.
But yeah, I think Tic Tac. Basically, Papa John's didn't end up on my list because the two that I wanted on were Domino's and Pizza Hut, and Phil had already put them on with Little Caesars. So, and then I think for Phil, he's mentioned that he picked his three that he wanted to talk about. So it ended up not being necessary, is what we're saying.
So we haven't binned anything yet, and I kind of want to get into bin-own territory, and I know I just picked, so
Oh, go for it. Go for it. You're the guest. I don't mind you picking again.
I want to talk about White Castle.
Yes, let's do it. So I want to talk about first. Okay, White Castle has two redeeming qualities. Only two. Okay.
Okay.
Number one, and probably the only real redeeming quality, is that Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. This is associated with White Castle.
Right.
That is,
that was going to be my one.
Their best marketing job. The other thing is I like the idea of cheap foods that are smaller so I can have a lot of them. So the scene in Harold and Kumar where they literally had 30 sliders.
Yeah, whatever.
Right? I like the idea of having be able to get that for like little to no money. That's cool. But also, White Castle's gross. Their food isn't that good. It's literally like the last of the last of the last. There's a reason why Jack in the Box isn't here. I would still pick Jack in the Box over this because at least Jack in the Box has fucking literally everything in the world on their menu, and I'll find something. Where White Castle, it just doesn't spark joy. And I'm a brown guy. I would like if there was a brown castle, but also I know that's bad marketing. But White Castle's not good marketing either. They've peaked in 2000 whatever with Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. And that's where it ends. So
Brown Castle sounds like somewhere you poop.
Exactly, and that's why I said it's not good marketing.
Yeah, it's
not
terrible.
A good time. It's horrible advertising.
I think Puyat summed it up best when he said, just blankly, White Castle is gross. White Castle is gross, dude. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Why? Is there a market for people that like soggy, like disgusting, just
Here's the thing.
that hate themselves, kind of like, okay, so those like freezer White Castles.
Yeah, Marcus is saying that. That's better than the restaurant.
Well, they're the exact same shit. It's just like, it's so gross. Like, stop. It's gross. Puyat said it's gross. It's gross. We've been in them. That's it.
Been in them. I'm happy that there's at least one thing we're been in.
Thank you. And that's like kind of why I wanted it on there. This is just to like, because I'm very passionate about fast food. I would go to like a lot of these places. White Castle is trash. Yeah. It's gross.
And that's it. We're there. We're done. Man, I don't know where to go next because honestly, I'll tell you this. Spoiler alert. There's maybe one item in here that I would fight to bin them, but that's just me being petty and personal. Everything else is decent.
I think I know what it is, and I don't want to bin it.
Okay, let's call it out. I'll tell you. I'll tell you if it's that or not. Oh, actually, there's two items I just noticed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So I was gonna say, is it KFC?
No. So we're gonna talk about KFC next.
Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah, you can talk about KFC. Talk about KFC.
KFC. We're talking fried chicken now, right? And obviously, now we're in a world where I'll put this right next to it because we can talk them back to back. Now we have Popeyes in the joint. KFC was no slouch at a time. I loved it. They had an all-you-can-eat deal in the Middle East for a couple of years where you went in and they went straight up sit-down services, Phil, which I know that weirds you out, but you went in, instead of you walking in to order, you would walk in and be like, I'm here for the all-you-can-eat. They'd seat you, and then they had like one person on each duty. So like one person would be making rounds with like the whole like plate of chicken. And like, would you be like spicy, normal, or like regular? They'd hook you up with that on your plate. Coleslaw person would come through. Fries person would come through. And then Pepsi, Coke person would come through. So you'd just be getting a lot of setup there. Also, Church's Chicken is on here, actually, which I'll move over here as well, which I did forget about. Thank you to Daquan for pointing that out. So then, now looking at it, now having had all these other situations, right? I gotta be like straight up. First of all, KFC has the grossest fries to me. if I can make
Fair.
a snowball mound of, greasy, hot fire, like soggy ass fries and chuck fries at your forehead, that's not good. That's not good. I'm not talking potato wedges.
I know what you're
fries.
talking about. Yeah,
So,
the French. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I've
They
like
clump
the
up
amount, like
that.
I've had, because here's the thing. Let me like be honest and real with you and the chat, right? Let's say this is my plate of fries. I'm a handful of fries at a time. I'm not a one at a time. I'll take like 3 or 4. So if I take 3 or 4 and I eat it, and first of all, there's no crunch, and my hands are fucking wet, we're gonna have a problem. I'm not about that. Popcorn chicken is fucking amazing. Love that. The chicken still hits for me. Their spicy chicken is great. I can't remember the last time I had the spicy chicken. I don't think do they have it in Canada? Am I misremembering? I feel like they don't have it in Canada. They might not.
They don't have the spicy now.
There you go. That's an issue for me because their spicy's really good.
Right.
Their normal's fine though. They had a twister sandwich which I haven't had in years, which was literally like their chicken strip in like a flatbread, not a flatbread. It was like almost
tortilla.
like a wrap. It was like a tortilla wrap, but it wasn't like
Yeah.
it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't the same consistency as like a burrito. It kind of hit different. But
Yeah, it was like a thicker tortilla a little bit. Yeah.
it was, it had like more chew to it for some reason.
Yeah.
I liked that. So for me, KFC is up there. It's not, again, now I have to compare it to Popeyes, which exists. I would probably pick Popeyes over KFC, but I do like the nostalgia of getting a bucket delivered to your house. Still like hits for me.
Right. Everything I was going to bring up was based solely on nostalgia. KFC is my first fried chicken love, and like, I'm a big fried chicken guy at this point in my life.
Oh, I think it's honestly become my favorite. Like it really has.
It's so good. And the thing about KFC is that like I can't shit on my first love.
No.
You can't do it. So
I mean,
like for
sometimes
me,
you can, I feel like depends on the first
well,
love.
I mean, we're talking about food, all right? I mean, if like Ronald McDonald went on like a clown killing spree, and then I'd be like, okay, I'll fucking McDonald's.
That's what it would take for you to hate on Ronald McDonald. Fuck Ronald McDonald. Fuck his
All right,
clown
well,
ass. Like,
yeah, okay.
how is he getting a pass?
I was making I'm making a. Well, the Colonel. How
Let's talk about the Colonel. Let's talk about
the
Mr.
Colonel.
Sanders.
Yeah, the Colonel. I love him. He's my man. I spent a lot of my childhood hanging out at games, which sounds so stupid, but like just like family friends like had owned a KFC, so like all the kids would just like hang out.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad business, practice, but whatever the fuck. This was like the 90s, all right? Leave it alone.
I mean, we went to McDonald's, and like I remember vividly, like there were like hangouts, like or like evenings where my mom would meet up with like my aunt, and then us the kids would hang out at the we would play in the like playing area at McDonald's, and that was the weekend. Like that was like grade 1 like Friday night kind of situation. It really was weird. Like thinking back now, I'm like, would that even be a thing I would do with my children in the future? Probably not.
Well, especially now. Okay?
Well, now,
we're
like
post,
COVID not counting, I'd still be like, would I consider that like a hangout? Right?
Yeah, I don't know. That's that's kind of a weird thing, but like I feel like I also was like used to do that, so it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't know. The food at KFC is delicious. I don't really, have any gripes with that. I know a lot of people aren't stoked on it. I would say that it's not my favorite fried chicken at this point in my life. I'm a Popeyes guy, and I honestly only had Popeyes for the first time like last year. So, for me, KFC.
It's on site.
It's on site.
It's still on site, and that's the thing, right? So obviously, like Marcus brings up the double down. I never got to try it, but honestly, I don't think I needed to try it to understand what it was.
Oh boy, I had an unhealthy relationship with the double down. Okay. I would drive 20 minutes from my house when the double down was like out.
When it premiered, you were camping outside of KFC, like let me in.
I was like, I need that now. Like I had I went weeks where I ate it every single day. Like disgusting, unhealthy relationship with the double down. KFC is on site. It's on site, dude.
It's on site, and like honestly, I need to make sure. I'm trying to let me like give the citations, give the chat their due. Leslie says the coleslaw is the best, and I do love the KFC coleslaw.
Yo, really?
I do,
Okay.
but also
I think
it looks different in here. I mean, I had it. There was no green bits in it, but the one here is like mostly green bits. So I don't know. Maybe it's different here, but
yeah, that must be it. Because I've never fucked with it. I've also just like never fucked with coleslaw super heavy, anyways.
I liked it more growing up. Now I've like look back. I'm like, why is this the salad I liked?
I'm a mac salad guy if I get a salad from KFC.
Macaroni salads. Yeah, I fucks with that. That's good.
Yeah. Or I just get another gravy or something.
Yeah.
Gravy,
Gravy
fiend, baby.
Yeah, chow. I think it's the Twister wrap. Can you?
Right, the Twister wrap. I know what you're talking about.
It's so good, and it was like
it's really
so
good.
cheap too.
Because they have that sauce on it. It's like a peppery. It's so spicy.
Yeah,
it's like so fucking. Good.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is, but it's so good.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I fucked with the chicken. Like, especially like recently, like I've been on a disgusting like instant mashed potato tear where it's like I like
the
that
packages
shitty,
with the milk and stuff that you add yourself.
I like that shitty mashed potato taste.
It's not bad. It tastes good. I mean,
I don't know. It's like literal poison, but it's also like delicious. So like I fuck with it. I don't know. KFC is so good, man. I can't. But also, you know, Popeye. The only reason I wouldn't be fighting for it as best restaurant is because Popeyes exists, and I had Popeyes.
Yeah.
And now I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man.
Well, I've got the chat ready to ask you some questions because I need to just remove or turn off my crock pot. Just give me 1 second.
Okay. All right. Questions. Can I also come over for jambalaya? Like, that sounds delicious. I wish I had thought to make a jambalaya today, but I didn't. What's up? Okay, ask Phil some questions while I check on my rice. Duncan on the left. Okay, this is me just reading the chat out because I'm looking for. Oh, what's the best side at KFC? See, this is where I can't really give my. It's gonna be different because, like, you know, Canada, the only sides were like the mac salad, the coleslaw. I think they had like corn. I don't know. Did they have corn? I don't know. It was like the two salads and gravy, and like, you know, I feel like I'm not getting the full KFC experience over here, you know, because I've seen there's like, do they have biscuits at KFC in the States? I don't know. Hey Phil, Marcus here. Have you ever had Freddy's? No, I don't know what Freddy's is. Is it like chicken? Is it fried chicken as well? Because okay, so we're getting at Church's in Waterloo. It's not open yet. I haven't had Church's, but I'm into Church's. Freddy's fried chicken, I've never heard of it. If it's fried chicken, I'm asking. No, do we have Zaxby's? Okay, Leslie, let me tell you. That wasn't even last year. This year, we're supposed to go to Atlanta for the RHAP event. And the only thing I wanted in my life was to go to Zaxby's. I was like, yeah, podcast, whatever. Survivor, cool. I don't give a shit. I want Zaxby's fried chicken, baby. And now look at me. I'm in Canada, and I'm sad that we don't have Zaxby's. So it's hard out here.
Yeah,
it's hard out here.
What's it called?
Gosh darn COVID.
Yeah, honestly, like really, just put a damper on it. I was so excited to just try hella food in New York too, but it is what it is. We'll get there at some point, hopefully.
Yeah. One day.
Yeah. So let's see. Amanda said you got any crockpot recipes? I just made a slow cooker jambalaya. And I've made it before. I just made it without any spicy because Liana can't handle it. So far, so good. Ooh. So that's going to be good. I recommend that. And then Potbelly's delicious sandwiches. It's not available in Canada, to my knowledge. Is it?
I've never heard of Potbelly's.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good.
I've heard of Bojangles.
I've heard of it too, and I really want to try it. But isn't that a Chicago thing?
Oh my God! Remember when I went to Chicago and I didn't have Bojangles? What a dumb idiot I am!
What a dick!
What a dick idiot I am! Oh, okay. I can talk about fried chicken all day. Honestly.
Yeah, we might have to there could Jill says there could be a fried chicken fast food specific one, and honestly, if we ended up having all of the ones available on the list at some point down the line somewhere, we can definitely talk on it.
Me and Puya, we're gonna have a travel show where we go around, eat every regional fried chicken restaurant in the world, and then we come back. We're gonna go to Korea and have banchan. We're gonna go
What
and
are we fucking
fucking
like? We're just gonna take what's his name, Keith's thing from BuzzFeed from the Try Guys, and we're just gonna steal his like whole like.
yeah,
Okay, I mean,
yeah. What do you mean? Of course we are. Okay,
I'm fine
yeah.
with that.
A man can dream, you know.
Yeah.
A man can dream.
Okay, so then Popeyes, I think obviously. So wait, KFC, we said it's on site, right?
It's on site.
Boom, and
And
it's
the only reason I'm not putting in restaurant is because my fried chicken restaurant
is gonna go up. Yeah.
gonna be Popeye.
Where does it
okay?
go? Does it go above DQ, below DQ?
I think like for nostalgia's sake, I want to put it above.
I'm down.
Okay.
I don't know about above Panda Express. I'm willing to keep it on second place.
No, I think Panda Express
Yeah.
it's placed properly.
Okay, so I'm just gonna prematurely just throw up Popeyes into the best restaurant because I know it's gonna go there.
Right.
Popeyes is it's got literally everything I want. I mean, I didn't think I would, because like my whole thing was, well, it doesn't have popcorn chicken, it has popcorn shrimp, and you know what? The fact that I can also get fucking shrimp and fried chicken at the same place, like, oh my god, thank you very much. That's incredible. I fuck with the Cajun fries. That's a good time. Their gravy, good time. I fuck with literally everything they have available. The one thing that I am not as hot into as other people are is the biscuit, and that's because the biscuit be dry as fuck, fam. I don't know why he left, but the biscuit's dry. Like, you could literally have a solo challenge where you have the biscuit with no bev and you will die. Like, it's too much. It's too much to bear. But I still eat it and I still enjoy it. I'm just saying that it's too fucking dry for me. But everything else at Popeyes is a 10 out of 10 for me. Easy.
Boy. But bro, no.
It's just
Sorry,
dry. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's
dramatic.
just fucking dry, dude.
Man, you gotta get them fresh out the oven, man. What are you? You're an amateur? You're a Popeyes amateur? I just learned about Popeyes yesterday.
Bruh, it's just dry. Like,
nah, fam.
You have to like butter that shit up. Otherwise, it's not gonna go down the gullet. Or here,
you
how about
put
this?
the chicken grease on it, man. That's
Phil.
what fried chicken and biscuits is, man.
Here's what we'll do. Do you have a Popeyes in your area?
I do.
Okay. I don't know when. We'll talk about it offline. We'll figure it out. We'll do a stream. We'll do a mukbang, Popeyes edition.
Oh wow!
First
Genius.
thing we do.
You're a genius.
First thing we do before we even eat anything, we're each gonna eat a biscuit with nothing else. No drink, no additives, just the biscuit. And I want us to talk through this stream because we fucking cannot.
Right.
It's too fucking much. That's not a thing that's possible.
Oh boy.
So.
Oh boy. So for me, and maybe I'm just easy to please, but if KFC had biscuits, wow, I would love KFC so much more. The very fact that Popeye will give me a biscuit is game changing for me, man. Because like I am a biscuit
Boy.
fiend. I'm a biscuit boy. I'm not the moist man. I'm the biscuit boy.
You've evolved. You've evolved to biscuit boy now.
I love that buttery fucking 10,000 calorie bread product, man. It's my favorite thing in the world.
So the
And you
chat.
slap.
Wait, before you go further, the chat's put you on notice that KFC does have biscuits.
Okay, but they don't have biscuits in Canada, so this is why I'm sad. It's Canada's, guy. It's Canada. It's not my fault. If KFC has biscuits here, then it's over. It's whatever. I don't care. About. Well, actually, that's a lie. Because Popeyes, like, literally, they have so many sides.
Thank you,
They're all bangers. All the sauces are bangers. You know, you get. I've never had the American Popeyes chicken sandwich. They just have a chicken sandwich on the Canadian.
No, the Popeyes chicken sandwich is so good, man.
This is like why it's so hard to be a gluttonous man like myself and live in Canada, because I know that like I literally just hop the border and I would die, like, because like I just know that fast food on the other side of the border is so much better, and I would be a dead person.
I'm happy that I moved here with a relationship attached to it with Liana, because if I moved here solo, bruh, I would have put on like 30-40 pounds by now, literally, because like I just want to try all the things and everything's like cheaper, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, like let's get this done. I'd be hella in meals. So
did not stop me. You did not stop me. You couldn't stop me. I came over here. There's like food trucks. There's like so it's just like the food culture here is so much more expansive than my fucking like shitty like. It's not even a small
little city life.
Yeah, it's still a city, but it's like the food scene is like so garbage. Like
yeah.
It's so much more expansive here, and it's like I am in heaven. I'm in heaven. Also, I love you, Jenny. I love you too. Okay, she's not listening. That's fine. But yeah, Popeyes, yeah, and the spicy. KFC doesn't have spicy here.
The fact that there's a spicy option, yeah, that has to put it over for me even more. So,
like the first time I had it, it was like I touched down, into heaven. You know, I'm at the gates. I'm like, what's up? This is it. Okay, I'm here. This is the perfect. This like everything I've been told about heaven is happening right now.
yeah, it's so. Is this above Domino's then? Let's just kind of like figure out.
Yeah,
this is above all three for me. This is like number one, maybe.
The Wendy's.
Wendy's is close, dude.
It's hard.
You know what? Popeyes might be the predictable one, so let's put it in the middle. So Wendy's is like a more unique number one. Like,
right.
Most people be like, "Oh snap, Wendy's, what?" But like Popeyes, like, "Oh yeah, it's expected." So, yeah.
Man, this is getting hard because like I have to. It's like I'm picking my children. You know, like.
Well, have you had Church's chicken?
Look, we're getting Church's. So I was talking about it on the break. I've never had it, but we're getting it in Waterloo. So stay tuned for my review of Church's.
Nice. Yeah. I've had so Church's chicken in the Middle East was called Texas chicken, and it was kind of the cuz like it was kind of the Burger King side of, you know, the whole McDonald's Burger King. It was like the Burger King to KFC's McDonald's. It was like the new chicken place on the block that was different, but it wasn't the popular one. It was okay. I enjoyed it. I do think ultimately it was a crispier chicken, which I appreciated, but it just didn't feel like enough of the fried chicken void for me. So this is kind of like it's next door because it's, again, at the end of the day, it's fried chicken. And if I lived next to a fried chicken place, I'd be having it. There was fried chicken place next to one of my apartments that I've lived at, and it was like a hole in the wall fried chicken place. The fried chicken was delicious, but it was also like next to like it was this family that clearly had a grocery store, and they had expanded it by buying the space next door and turned that into a fried chicken place, and it was so good. And the fact that was I enjoyed that means I would have a Texas chicken anytime, any place. Church's chicken anytime, any place if I lived next to it. So I would put it in there.
Yeah, for me, Church, like, just by the sheer fact I've never had it, I will never, like, I can't bring myself to put a fast food chicken place anywhere below its next door, because I can't make fried chicken like, well, I can, but like it's so much work. Like it's so much work to make fried chicken.
I do not mind not making it and just getting
it. If I was by a fried chicken place, like I would eat it. Like even if it was like not necessarily the best ever, and I had that itch.
Yeah.
Like I need, you know, it's placed accurately.
Okay, good. So we're on the same page here. Anyway, so we've done all the chickens now, bro. Let's go back to something else. It's your turn to pick. If it wasn't, it is. So go for it.
Okay, let's go. In-N-Out Burger.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get back into the burger game here.
What?
It's, you know, I know we haven't done McDonald's yet, but I would rather do like In-N-Out and like Five Guys and like Hardee's first, because like I think we have differing opinions on McDonald's. I think we talked about it before, but like
I think McDonald's is enough of a conversation that we can have it separately, whereas these three we can easily do what we just did with the fried chickens. So
right. Okay, so let's start at In-N-Out Burger. Have you had In-N-Out Burger?
I have not, but that doesn't mean I don't have opinions on it. But I want you to talk on it first.
Wait. No, I want to hear your misguided opinions. Are you saying that In-N-Out people are elitist? Or is it like the West Coast? Like, do you have beef with the West Coast people that are like, In-N-Out is the best burger of all time? And like, you haven't had it, but like, just the sheer fact these people are hyping it up this much makes you not want to have it because they're like elitist punks?
In-N-Out Burger is 100% the avatar of fast food places. It's hyped up to fucking shit. Really
Is it
out here acting
where
like
are you,
it's the
who
it's
is
the biggest
hyping
thing.
Avatar up?
Go on Twitter, you'll see it. It's just one of those things where, I mean, not right now, but like at its time, it was the highest grossing for a reason, because it was hyped the fuck up.
And no, what the fuck do you? No, Avatar's doing numbers. In-N-Out is doing numbers.
It's just,
That's
to me, I mean,
facts
again,
are
I've not
facts,
had it, right?
booyah.
I've not had it, but Papaya, don't worry, you're not gonna get like timed out from the chat for capping here. We cap all the time, just like Phil's out
we
here
don't cap.
capping.
You're capping.
Phil's
right
out
now.
here
I'm not
capping like the
You're
fucking
capping.
In-N-Out Burgers the
No,
shit.
no, he's
Here's the
capping.
thing, it's hyped up to shit. I think that there's no way that this burger is going to be life changing for me. I don't think so. I think there's better burgers out there.
The thing is,
and I just think that the whole, like, I'm sorry, I've looked at it. Animal style just doesn't appeal to me. For animal style fries just looks insane. I don't need that much situation on my fries. Like, it's fine. It's not that deep. It's just, to me, when you're hyping it up and hyping it up and hyping it up, it's like you're overcompensating. It's like what? How many menu items are there? Like the whole, like, oh, we're so good, we have one item. That I don't fucking care. Like, I don't care how good your food is. You will never catch me standing in a fucking long line to have a burger. Because I know that there's burgers other places that are.
You're a hipster. You hate what's popular. I get it. I mean,
I do
think you're cool. You're literally speaking on something that you haven't tasted, and you formed your opinion about it before you even had it. That's insane.
I told you. I know.
That's insane. You're a hipster,
I have an opinion
bro.
on it. This isn't Jollibee where I'm like gonna default to you. I definitely feel like this is one of those things where it shows up and it's expected to be in the top tier. And just by looking at many videos, because at the very least, I do fuck with watching food videos a lot. So I have seen it. It doesn't look amazing. Like, for me, let me tell you this. For me, this is like, I don't know. I'm not going to rate it, but you go for it.
Well, it's just like, it just feels like a slap in the face to the West Coast is best coast people, to not, at least stomp my feet a little bit for this. Because, like, look, I was in a similar boat to you before I had In-N-Out, where I was like, okay, like, it can't be that good. I went to In-N-Out. First of all, the price point, insane. Absolutely just, like, so cheap for, like, what you get. You get, like, this big double burger for, like, I don't know, I can't remember. It's, like, under $10, like,
oh snap! That's
just like the meal is like under $10. It's so good, and it's like, yeah, you gotta wait in line a little bit. It is super hyped, but like, I think like maybe a little more than reasonably, a little less than reasonably so, I guess. I don't know, because like, it is absurd to wait in a line for like however long. Like, fuck that. Like, I hate that shit. Like, I was talking about, like, Howlin' Ray's, like, that Nashville chicken place where there's, like, always a line. I was like, you know what? Like, if I was in Nashville, like, I would not wait in that line. I don't give a fuck. Like, but to me, In-N-Out is, like, I don't know. It's literally, the hype is deserved. I will say that it's not overhyped. Like, it is definitely deserved. The flavor, okay, the animal style, whatever, but the burger itself is just like actually delicious. It's a delicious burger, and I will say that the fries suck. The fries do suck. I'm sorry, they suck. They're just like shitty crinkle cut fries. Like, who gives a shit? But like, there is something special about In-N-Out. It's a fucking institution on the West Coast. Like, you gotta pay some respect to it. Like, I feel like, you can't just shit on it when you literally haven't even had it. I hate you for that.
No. My only question is, I guess, let's say I'm not rating this. Let's say the 100% of the weight on where this goes is on you. Would you be giving it best or on?
I feel like I can't because, it doesn't mean that much to me. But I know there are people out there that it means a lot to. Yeah. And
I'm surprised that it's super cheap, because a lot of people talk about how it's very cheap in the chat, and I didn't think it would be. It looks like it'd be more expensive.
In-N-Out is super cheap. In-N-Out is like, it's just like a super great value, and it's cooked to order. Like, it's so good. Like there are long lines, but like, it's because it's cooked to order. They care about you there. The service, it's great. I love In-N-Out. I've only been like 3 or 4 times, but like it rules. I
Well,
like
okay.
it.
So then let's not rate it. Let's not give it away. Let's talk about Five Guys.
Okay.
Have you had Five Guys?
Five Guys is trash.
Get the fuck you, Phil. Fuck you. Fuck that. It's on site with you now. Fuck the
First of all,
hangouts. Are you joking me? What do you mean it's trash?
I-
What do you
no,
mean? What does that
look.
mean? Is that Bitum trash or like what do you mean?
No, it's not Venom. Come on, Five Guys is not Venom. First of all, like none, like I said, the only thing that I'm even considered putting in Venom is White Castle and maybe like fucking I don't know another one that I will not reveal right now.
Well,
But like,
I just want to say Daquan timed you out for 600 seconds.
oh boy, yeah, I see that. I see that now.
I can't believe.
Okay, I don't fuck with the whole like I don't know. Okay, first of all, it's expensive. I'm okay, and I guess like I'm sort of revealing like about how much this is important to me. Like when I'm thinking fast food, I want a cheap, delicious meal. Five Guys is not that. Five Guys is expensive, man. Five Guys, the fries are just like okay, they're potatoes, they're real potatoes. Whoop de doo. I don't give a shit. Stop throwing your fucking peanuts on the floor. Like I walk into a Five Guys, there's peanuts all over the floor. Where the fuck am I? I hate this place. Like it's just the atmosphere, everything about Five Guys. Fuck Five Guys. But also, yeah, it was next door, I'd still eat there. But it's too expensive. I hate it. I actually hate it. I'm sorry.
That's insane to me. That really is insane to me because to me, it's I'd been searching for my new favorite burger in North America for as long as I had. And I landed upon Five Guys and I was like, this is it. This is when I felt like I graduated from just like, just a regular fast food place where Five Guys felt like that much higher. Like it's still fast food, but it was like a level up. And I loved it.
Right.
And it was, it's one of the few places where I can easily have a single decker burger and be like, this is too much. Like this is filling me up. Like it's a lot. It's delicious, juicy burgers, big burgers, fresh burgers. I like the fry situation. I'm happy with that over there as well. And like it's a different situation. And it's a little bit more pricey than other places, but not by that much. It's not insane. It's really not that insane. And I know that it can take a little while to get the food. It might not be like instant, but I like it. I like it more than I would like. Let's see on this menu here. Yeah, it's on site for me at the least. It really is.
Okay, let me start by saying I definitely eat it over Burger King.
I
just
should
because
fucking hope so.
we're back to the burgers. I'd eat it over Burger King. Would I eat it over In-N-Out? If Five Guys and In-N-Out were readily available to me, I would always be going to In-N-Out. Like, there's no question. Just like there's just like something about Five Guys where just like, if anything, like Five Guys is overhyped to me. Like Five Guys, people are like literally on Five Guys thing, and it's not a regional thing. It's like
I feel like
everyone
more
is on
people
Five
are on
Guys
the
thing.
In-N-Out dick though.
Like I think they're louder voices because it's just coming from one specific region. But it's like with Five Guys, it's like insufferable. It's like I don't want to eat at your dirty peanut ass restaurant. I'm sorry, it sucks.
Yeah, I'm asking Daquan to put out a poll because I'm curious on which one it reigns supreme. And I think I might have that be the tiebreaker. I think whatever the chat vote happens, that's what we're going to break the tie on. Because honestly, I think that Five Guys is justified in being rated the way it is. I think most people know what they're getting. I think the fact that, again, if they're next to each other, I almost would be like whichever one has the least like line. And that's the one I would end up going to.
Wait, what is this between?
Oh, yeah, Liana, can you... it's between In-N-Out and Five Guys.
In-N-Out.
Why? Can you explain?
Yes!
Have you had In-N-Out?
No.
Exactly.
But can you explain? Why?
Yes,
Because
get his ass.
So because of their fresh ingredients and the way that they cook everything, it just makes it like that next tier. Especially because if you get stuff animal style, the way that they do the ketchup on the burgers is super interesting. Because it's a smash burger and then they do the ketchup on, or the mustard on top and then they flip it over. Plus, like, animal
The
style,
mustard
man.
grill.
Ugh, animal sauce
Wow.
sucks.
You suck.
Okay, bye. Well,
Wow,
fuck, man. Whatever.
got him.
Okay.
Got him.
I appreciate the poll, Daquan. Let's talk about Hardee / Carl's Jr. while we wait, because the thing is, yeah, we're putting all these three together, but I think that it's fair to say that Carl's Jr. / Hardee's is not on the same like debate on these two. Personally, if I may, Hardee's was my favorite burger. Right when I left Dubai, that's what I was looking for a replacement of, and then I found Five Guys, and I was like, this is it. Hardee's had the best curly fries. I love that I could get curly fries from there. Good time. Their burgers were delicious. It was juicy. It was filling. It was a good time. Their chicken, not a bad time either. Their nuggets were like star-shaped, which I thought was cute. To me, it's like I would prefer Hardee's over... Like, Hardee's and Wendy's kind of go close to each other, but I think ultimately Wendy's is the better value for money, and the Baconator is supreme, and the dollar menu's better, and there's a Frosty, so I wouldn't put it in Bestaurant. But if I see a Hardee's, it's on fucking site.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. We got more problems. Okay, so I've only had Carl's Jr.
It's the same thing. It's just different.
From the West
East
Coast.
and West Coast. Yeah.
And first of all, I had a beef with it because, it usurped my Arby's. I had an Arby's, and they, Carl's Jr. came by and were like, nah, fam, you're out of here. And so I was like, I wasn't a huge Arby's guy. I didn't really always go to Arby's, but like, that always stuck in my craw a little bit, So Carl's Jr. was brand new to me, like probably like 5 years ago or something. And I just like was not super impressed, honestly. Just like it's the same. I like you say it's in the same tier as Wendy's. When I'm putting it closer to Burger King, where like just like hyped up burgers that don't actually meet like the standard. Like like they're not calling themselves the king of any burger, but like. I don't know. You got like supermodel eating a burger on a car. Like, oh, this is so good.
I mean, their marketing kind of went like full blownsies on the "This is America. Look at all the stuffs we have."
Yeah, and then like I had the burger, and I was like, this ain't really shit, dog. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm not super impressed with it, and like I don't want to speak on it because like just for like first impression, like I didn't want to go back, so I just never really did. So like, that's all I can say about Carl's Jr. If you think it's good,
would you have it over
good
Burger
on you. Almost no, bro.
Damn,
like, honestly,
holy
like I have like at least some sort of like reference point with Burger King where like I can go to a Burger King and be like, okay, I know what I like here, even though I don't like specifically seek this out. Like at Carl's Jr., I would be like, just like I'd be lost, and I just like wouldn't fuck with it.
I
like
see.
That.
Okay. So, I'm seeing the chat talking about Whataburger. I've seen videos. Again, I've never been to one, but I'm very excited to go to one. Everything I've seen about it, I like. So.
But why are you excited about Whataburger when you like hate In-N-Out? Like,
I don't hate In-N-Out. I just don't like the elitism that comes with it. I just don't.
But Whataburger people are the exact same
Are
way.
they? I don't see that many Whataburger people who are like, dude, Whataburger's the shit.
Then you must not be in the scene. Like I'm in the scene. I'm deep in the trenches.
The scene where we have shitty opinions about Five Guys? Get the fuck out. I don't want to be in that
I'm
scene.
deep in the trenches.
Delete that
like.
So
I'm not anti Whataburger either.
Well, let's look at the poll, right?
I'm curious. To me, when I haven't had a place, Puya, I'm open-minded about it, and I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna vote in your own poll?
I'm not gonna vote. I'm gonna hit result. Okay. Whatever happens here could have a big say because the chat always wins.
Oh well, I think you created a bot. If this doesn't go the way I wanted,
congratulations, you have 3 votes.
Oh wow,
congrats.
Oh wow. That's because there are people like you who are hipster asses that are like, oh, I don't like what's popular. Oh,
you were saying
so
Five Guys is overrated and like talked about like that.
Yeah, because you had used that as a point already. So I'm like, okay, well, I would get in the mud too. Fuck it, like it's fine.
So then you're saying, here's the thing. If I can have some sway and I can
I mean,
advocate
it's
for
your
one of mine.
stream.
I want to move I'll move Burger King back down. I'll do that if I can have
Right.
Hardee's in its stead.
Sure, because like I said, like I just was not super impressed with my Carl's Jr. experience, so I just like never went back.
Yeah,
So.
I look forward to the next time I have it. Okay, and then In-N-Out on Five Guys. So I feel like they're both gonna end up very close to each other because I think they're gonna balance each other out. With your opinion on Five Guys, my opinion on In-N-Out. I have a feeling you were gonna say it's on site for In-N-Out if I'm reading you correctly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the same for Five Guys. So let's just put them both up there because I think that's where they do belong ultimately. Regardless of the situation, it's Jollibee's gonna be bottom of the it's on site. Let's be honest here. It's like the most like
How dare you?
We're gifting someone
How dare you?
a fucking like tier.
I'm screenshotting this for John.
Okay.
Don't worry.
So then, where do we go next? We still have a bunch on the board, and we are about to cap on 2 hours. So let's see. Can we talk about Quiznos real quick? Because I think this
Sure.
one should be quick.
Okay.
Quiznos, Liana loves. This is
Okay.
again one of her like top words. But to me, Quiznos is just a shittier Subway, a hot sandwich Subway, where like it's a more toasted scenario. We had this at university. It really is not amazing. It's pretty much out now. I don't think I've seen one open in a minute. So,
All I can have to say about Quiznos is, toasty. More like, it's next door. Like, like I agree. We're like, okay, so I used to be I used to have a beef with my grade 8 English teacher or whatever.
mm-hmm.
And like one day he was just shitting on Subway and I just wanted to like antagonize him. So I was like, Quiznos is shit. Like, and we had like this beef and it lasted all the way up until like I graduated high school. And to this day, I actually don't give a shit. They're both just sub shops to me. But for that very reason, Mr. MP, if you're watching this,
if you're one of the
fuck
viewers,
you. Quiznos is going under Subway.
under Subway, so you want it to be in it's next door. This might be like fast to not get that food for me.
Oh, okay. See, I would get Subway more, so yeah, no, it makes a lot more sense. Like, I would always get Subway.
Yeah, because like if all these restaurants
but I
were
don't
next door,
have a problem with Quiznos.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with Quiznos. I have a problem with Mr. MP. So.
Yes. So okay, so then we'll put it here because honestly, that's the thing for me is that if they're both next to each other, I will always go to Subway first, always, unless Quiznos is having like a bomb ass like discount on something, or if there's a big line at Subway, then I'll change my mind. But I am way more likely to end up at Subway. So for that reason, I think we should separate the two of them. Tiers.
Okay.
Yeah. I've also not had Jersey Mike's. I see someone brought that up in the chat. Never had it.
I have had Jersey Mike's.
How is it?
It's better than both Subway and Quiznos,
Oh,
but
snap.
also, I don't know. It's okay. I've only had it once, so.
Yeah. That's the thing. Potbelly is more of a sub shop as well, and Potbelly's delicious.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to like separate that because like sometimes it's just the allure of something that I don't have. So it's like, oh, I
Right.
don't have a Jersey Mike's by me, so I'm like enjoying myself at this first experience. Then
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this fucks. So
Yeah.
if I like, I don't know, maybe maybe I have a different experience at my first Carl's Jr. Going, and this conversation is different. But what can you do?
Yeah, and that's the thing is that we had I know that I don't even know. We had a TGI Fridays in Dubai, and they had this amazing burger that was beef patty, beef bacon, your regular fixins, and then in the middle they had like this mozzarella patty.
Right, you were talking about this
I think I talked about this on the
different stream.
pod I did with Haley.
Okay, right.
It's
okay.
so good. And I think because I haven't had that in so long, I still remember it as fondly and that it's amazing. I imagine it's not the exact same when I go and have it at some other point. I'll be like, oh, this is not that great. But I've definitely, because I don't have it, it's the forbidden fruit now.
I don't know. Fried cheese in a burger sounds like the shit.
Amazing. It's the beef bacon that I don't think I'd like as much anymore. Now that I've had non-beef
real
bacon.
yeah.
Right.
The real king.
Okay, so then it's your turn next.
All right, let's go to. We're probably trying to wrap this up. Eh?
Well, I think let's make the hard out be 8. Um, so
Okay.
so let's say at the latest we want to get out of here by 8.
Okay. So yeah, then we should be able to get this done.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
let's rip in. Let's rip in. Let's do the coffee stuff now. Let's just do the coffee
Gotcha.
places now. Let's go Timmy's, Dunks, and Starbucks.
Okay. Again, Krispy Kreme being here is a little bit like Cinnabon being here. Maybe we rate the two of them at the end of everything as like a dessert situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't had either, to be honest.
Well, fuck. Okay. Chat, please. So, if you can please think of replacements for Krispy Kreme and Cinnabon, and just pack some suggestions in, and then we can pick 2 and talk about them at the end, because I do think that'll be better. Or we just don't talk about them at all. We'll see. But anyway, so which one do you want to talk about first, though, Phil? We'll talk about all 3, but pick which one you want to talk about first.
Okay, so to me, the bottom tier of these is gonna be Starbucks. I think that, like, don't get me wrong, I have disdain for Tim, but in terms of just like the whole food situation, it's non-existent. This is a fast food ranking, first of all. So, Starbucks food is literal garbage.
Bin 'em. It's bin 'em.
Yeah, bin 'em. This coffee's too expensive. You know, I can go on and on. I am a frequenter of Starbucks, which, you know, it's fine, but I just can't. I can't rate it high, in terms of, yeah. So to me, that's bottom of the 3.
Yeah, I had 4 items that I was coming in here to bin. One of them's already in the bin. One of them's still on the board. Starbucks is the other one. So it's overpriced. The sandwiches are fucking horrible. Everything is way overpriced. And to be honest, there are far better choices out there for like hot drinks and coffees. Personally, I still do get a vanilla latte from there when I'm around it. I had friends who exclusively wanted to go there, so I went. But ultimately, for me, it's not all that. It really isn't. So
I had a peach ice green tea lemonade today from there. It was pretty good.
okay, yeah. Like that's the thing is like if you find the formula that works for you at Starbucks, you're having a good time. But like you said, being that this is a fast food ranking, their food is trash. It really is. I would never want to eat there ever.
Yeah.
So
It's a yeah. Easy conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Dunkin'. What's your Dunkin' experience?
I love Dunkin' Donuts. So are you hearing the siren in the background? Should I be shutting the
You
window?
betcha. Yeah.
All right. Talk about your experience 1 sec then.
Okay, so I heard a lot about Dunkin', for, you know, and I know a lot of my stories are like, oh, like the allure of these U.S. chains that I could never go to my whole life, and then I go to it, and then you know, it slaps. So I've had Dunkin' on both the East and the West Coast, and, you know, I know that some people say, like, you know, you gotta get your real Dunkins on the other side, but I think that it was consistent in both spots. So to me, I think this is like a very solid, you know, coffee place. Breakfast is like, I only had it like once or twice, but like, you know, very standard, very like, I wouldn't turn it down. I'm aiming for more of a it's next door type scenario, but let's be real, like, this is probably going to be the highest ranked of these coffee places for me.
Dunkin' Donuts for me, it goes all the way back. Like this is where I studied for a lot of my exams in high school. It was close to my place, so it was very easy to go to. Donuts were great, coffee was great. I enjoyed their iced coffee more than I ever enjoy iced coffee otherwise. And I do think they have good, decent breakfast options. I think their sandwiches are fine. I have no issues with them, really. Ultimately, it's a good experience. I feel like if I am driving by in the morning and I'm trying to get a fix in, I would probably go to a Dunkin' before I go to the other ones. So for that reason alone, it might be it's on site, but obviously bottom tier if we do agree to put it there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not super stoked on putting it there. I know, like, it's weird because, like,
You okay?
Sorry, that was weird. Okay, I think that was just something. It's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I know I went to bat for In-N-Out. I don't know if I'm willing to go to bat in the same way for Dunkin'. But yeah, like to me, in terms of like coffee, like all the places you suspect that you would get coffee from, my top tier coffee on the board from a fast food restaurant is actually from McDonald's. McCafe slaps.
They've definitely changed a lot in the last couple of years. They've become incredible. So yeah,
I know. I don't know. We're not talking about that. I'm still in the mid tier for Dunkin', but it's your stream. Put it where you want.
I'll put it in the bottom of it's on site just so that it has a distinct difference between.
All right, just so that Jollibee can beat something.
Let's do that. That's fine. I'll leave it in the bottom of it. It's cool. So then let's talk about Tim's. So Tim's has definitely ventured more into we have food business in the last couple of years. Yeah. I remember when it was kind of like just donuts or bagel and cream cheese, and they did fine there. I always like the chocolate dip donut. That's my go-to. Coffee is hit or miss. It really is. It depends on which store you end up in. I've had coffee at places where it's not been good. I've had coffee at places where it has been good. So that's why I would usually, if I'm in an unfamiliar territory, I'll go with a French vanilla because that's a whole different vibe. With the food, their food isn't good. I've tried it. I've really tried to give it a shot. I've had the chicken sandwich, it didn't hit. I've had the soup, it hasn't hit. Like I've had their panini. It does anything I've tried. I've always gone back to I should have just gotten a donut and bagel and cream cheese and it would have been cheaper. Like I don't know why I didn't just do that. So
yeah. Tim's really tried to get wild with it. They really tried to get into territories where they should never stuck their hands. Like at one point they had salads, they had chicken fingers. Like, what are you doing? Like, just stick to like the baked goods. I think you would have been cool to just.
Yes.
You're just all over the place now, and it's just like none of your sandwiches are good. I will argue that. The breakfast option, like if you're going to get food at Tim's, like it has to be from the breakfast menu, like just because their sausage disc, like, and I love to call it a sausage disc because that's so appetizing, but it's like it actually is like one of the top. The higher tier sausage patties in the fast food game.
Yeah, if I'm walking to work and I'm going to try and get something for breakfast, I would definitely go in for those. Those are probably the one thing I'll have from there that's like a warm option that I'm down with. Yeah,
but other than that, I'm not stoked on anything else Tim's is providing.
No.
Even like their donuts and like their like what they're supposed to be known for is not. It's just like if anything, it's just like. It's okay. Like I'm not super like, and it has that whole like, oh, this is Canada's thing, and I really don't like that because like
they've rode that shit, man. They've rode that like Canada's brand thing to the ground because I think it's just allowed them to get worse and worse, while other places around them got better. So
yeah, it's fine. It's to me, I'm just fast. I think I'm fast to not get that food.
Honestly, that's where I was going to put it. So we're on the same page here, for sure. And perfect. Do you want this like top of fast not food? Or I feel like I might even get like fucking, like a pizza will still be more appealing to me than like their like sandwich that doesn't hit.
Right, but I didn't put Little Caesars down there. You did, bro.
Yeah.
To me, I would get Tim's breakfast maybe over BK breakfast.
I still would get BK.
It's hard. I like the little hash browns at BK.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, yeah. Okay, maybe. Yeah. Well, we'll just stick in there because I'm not. Yeah. That seems accurate enough.
Yeah, and again, in the battle of baked goods, Dunkin' smacks them.
Look at us.
So,
Who would have thought?
Big time. Okay. Okay, and then let's see. So we've got a couple on the board here. Let's talk about A&W, specifically Canadian A&W.
Right. It's number one. It's number one on the board. It's the best thing there. It's the best thing here. It's the best thing here. Let me tell you why.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me tell you why. I already hear the disdain. I hear the disdain. If there's a fast food restaurant that is going to represent Canada, it needs to be A&W.
The fuck it doesn't.
Canada. Yes, it does. Because the consistency. I will have an A&W. Okay, let's start from the bottom here. Would I have a teen burger over a Whopper? Yes, absolutely. Would I have a teen burger over a Hardee's? Absolutely. Would I have a teen burger over In-N-Out? This is where it gets dicey, but absolutely yes. Would I have a teen burger over Five Guys? Yes. Would I have a teen burger over Wendy's? Absolutely, absolutely yes. A&W, okay, and this is one thing I will give Wendy's is that they have good fast food bacon. A&W has best fast food bacon.
Dude, Phil, I'm coming over.
Are you upset?
I'm coming
Are you
over
upset?
and I'm going to whoop you.
He's angry.
He's
angry.
You are being ridiculous.
But this is the anger. This is the anger I wanted. This is the anger I knew I was gonna get.
Like,
but this is my no motherfucking what is it called? There's no compromise here. This is my number one on the board. This is my number one on the board, and I will murder.
This is literally, first of all, I hate the A&W commercials. I hate that guy. Whatever his fucking name is, the dude that walks around and like, oh, this tastes really good, doesn't it? Like, shut the fuck up. I fucking hate you, and I hate your guts with your fake ass commercial. It's awful. I hate it. The burgers are fine. Uncle, father, mom, like, I've had it. It slaps. It's good. It is not number one on the board. It is not even close to number one on the board. Matter of fact,
I'm sad for you.
I would literally almost go to Tim Hortons over this, just to spite you at this point. But
yikes!
It's fine.
I'm sad that you have this much hate in your heart. I'm very sad for you.
It's just
like,
fine, dude. It's not like it's not number one. It just can't. It's no way. It's
absolutely number one. There's no way. Like, and the consistency across Canada is unreal. You can't find a more consistently delicious restaurant. Like BK. Why do I even keep starting with BK? BK is not even in the fucking conversation at this point. Like, Five Guys, I don't know. Fuck Five Guys and their stupid. Like, first of all, there's no peanuts on the floor at A&W. And
A&W is literally at your local mall. Like, there is no. I can't think of the last time I saw a standalone A&W.
That's sad.
Sit down.
It's sad. It's sad for everybody. It's sad for everybody involved.
The fact that it's literally your local mall's best burger says something. Like,
yo, I mean, I don't know what you're trying to like prove. We're literally talking about fast food restaurants.
Yes.
So like,
if
you're gonna be a fucking elitist about anything, if you're gonna be a elitist about anything, fast food restaurants are in the mall. A&Ws are in every mall. That's not fucking the mall. It's like every fucking mall has A&W.
A&W has a shitty logo. I feel like someone should have told
them. It's letters, bro.
Literally, orange and brown do not mix as colors. That is a mistake.
Why are you angry at letters?
The only other, I feel like the Cleveland Browns are orange and brown, and even then I'd be like, it's a mistake.
Bro.
A&W is literally not it. The fact that it exists in only malls, that should be a strike against it. And like,
it definitely does not only exist in malls. But
here's the thing.
Go off.
It's fine. I don't mind it. I would eat there and I would enjoy it. But my whole disdain is the fact that you're putting this as your number one, and that's where I disagree with you. So,
well, I mean, that's sad. That's very sad for you. I feel bad for you. It's so good. It's literally just everything about like the breakfast top tier. The burgers, top tier. The chicken, top tier. Everything on the board is top tier. I can't even express it like any way else. Like, I don't understand where the disconnect is.
This is, like, honestly, it's next door for me. So, if you're saying number one, my question to you is, where does it end up on It's On Site?
Oh, boy. I don't know. I'm clouded. I'm going to put it above. I'm going to put it the first slot at the very least.
I'll give you above. Fuck, dude. No. Like, I'll give you above DQ.
It's definitely it's above Five Guys. There's no fucking way.
I'll give you above In-N-Out.
Because we're gonna have a fight. It's above Five Guys, if anything.
I'll leave it here. For those of you that are watching, this is 100%. Phil is the reason why this happened. I should preface this at the end of the stream in case someone skips to the end to look at the stream. So that's insane.
And it's a cosign that I stand behind. Like, if you like, and there is a disconnect because A&W is different in the States. But come to Canada, have A&W, and you'll see. You'll see. Huya is also like the way you went to bat for Burger King should discredit anything you have to say.
You
Like,
literally
goddamn.
wanted Little Caesars to be higher than Pizza Hut. I trust nothing you say.
Literally, like his opinion is invalid. I swear to God, just cross the border when COVID is not around, and you'll see. I don't even have to talk about it. Like
This
you'll
is
see.
fucking criminal.
fine.
But it's fine. We move. We're almost at the end here. So I saw someone mention Harvey's. You've had Harvey's, right?
Yeah, it's trash.
I forgot to bring it. I forgot to put it on my list. Let's say the Cinnabon is now Harvey's.
Okay.
That is a very Canadian experience. So for those of you from outside of Canada, I'm sorry.
Ben.
Harvey's has a great buffalo chicken sandwich, and they
Ben.
did hit you with coupons, so that's cool.
Everywhere hits you with coupons. Venom.
This is not. I feel like I would take this over Tim Hortons, so I don't think this is Benham.
Well, okay. I guess like this. I guess like did you put like the coffee places in so that we would like have a bottom tier? Because like if we're talking straight fast food, Harvey's is Venom, bro. Like there's
It
not.
isn't though.
There's no where when is the occasion for Harvey's? When are you? I'm getting Harvey's over any. Never do that.
Again, when the coupons be lit.
When you're in the fucking desert, when you're
At the very
there's the
least,
only
I
thing around
know
is a
on a
Harvey's.
drive home, I can stop at a Harvey's because it exists. If I want to go to your cute little
Yeah.
A&W, I have to fucking go
exists.
into the mall and
It
take the
exists.
escalator up to the third floor,
I'm eating
stand in
this because
some
it exists.
weird ass
That's a
line.
Benham. What? Oh boy.
They have a good chicken sandwich, dude. I'm telling you, good chicken sandwich. Their coupons are like literally a buy one get one when they give you them in the mail. That's a good time. And the burgers are but you can customize it top to bottom, which I do appreciate. I've never been a
You
fan
can
of the
customize
patty
them
they put
anywhere.
out there, but I don't know.
It's a frozen patty.
This
It's
is
like a store bought Walmart fucking patty.
This is above
It's
Little
awesome.
Caesars for me, if I have to say. But
Oh boy.
you're saying
All right,
Benham.
sure.
I'm saying there.
No, it's okay. We can no. I don't care. Like this is the thing is like I don't care enough about Harvey's to like care about its placement because it won't be canonical to me
Then
because it's Benham.
We'll put it here. We'll put it above A&W. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, this is okay. So we've got one extra free one left now. Free slot with the Krispy Kreme. So if the chat puts something in that I see that we've both had, I'll put that in there. Because like I saw someone mention Cane's. I've never had it. I've heard nothing but good things. Liana is like, it's awesome. I look forward to it, but that's not there. BS meters off the charts with that A&W ranking. I know Dippin' Dots. I know.
Yeah.
We got a
Yikes.
very crazy guest here.
I feel bad for you. I feel so bad.
I also haven't had Wingstop or Sonic, gang, so that's why they're not on here either.
I've had Sonic. Sonic slaps, but he hasn't had it. so
Yeah.
I can't talk.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the ones we do have here. We have 4 left. Where do you want to go?
Yikes. Okay. Let's go. Arby's, I guess, is the easiest one to talk about, I guess.
Benham.
It's like
The best
Arby's is
thing about
Benham.
fucking Arby's is that Pharrell made it go viral with his fucking Arby's hat. That's the best thing that's happened. Ain't nobody trying to have Arby's. The other
Yikes.
good thing about Arby's is the fucking joke about a pirate's favorite fast food place being Arby's. Like that's the only other good thing about it. It's just
see,
meh.
and I knew that you would have this opinion of all people of the type of person that's like feeds into what he hears on the internet. Oh, In-N-Out elitists are so fucking annoying, so I hate In-N-Out. I've never had In-N-Out.
Fuck
Oh,
Arby's.
Arby's is trash because like it's the butt of every joke of every fast food line. Like every fast food comedy joke has Arby's at the butt of the joke. It's trash. Like Arby's is not that bad. Arby's is like the curly fries are top tier. You know, it's like not like a burger, I guess, but it's like the roast beef. It's like it's sort of like you gotta know what it is when you go into Arby's. It's like obviously it's just like a processed cheese with like shitty beef on a bun. Like you get what you pay for, but also it's not trash. Like it's definitely not trash. Like there's like delicious horsey sauce. Hello, hi, horseradish. Let's go. I don't know. It's just like I don't feel right putting it at the bottom because I feel like you are literally just feeding into this fucking internet like
How?
fucking
Are you
sheeple
fucking
bullshit.
kidding me? Are you
where you're
fucking
like,
kidding me? You
oh,
are standing
Arby's
here
sucks.
and
Arby's
talking about
sucks.
A&W being top tier, and now I'm like crazy for having an opinion
Yeah,
on
man.
Arby's
You're
that's
you're
negative.
crazy because you have a fucking sheep ass opinion about Arby's, bro.
It's
You
just
know,
not it, man.
open your mind,
The
man.
best part of it is
Open
the
your
memes. That's literally it, and the memes aren't even that good. So like,
Oh boy.
yeah,
All right. Well, I'll say like this is.
I'll
this
let
is,
you
I would
have.
get okay.
Where would you
you're
put
gonna
this?
let me have the,
Without me being here? Where would you?
I want it above Burger King at least because Burger King is like I would go to Arby's over Burger King.
In the
That's
fast to
my
not get that food or
Yeah,
bottom of
sure.
okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. And that's on
Oh,
God.
that,
I would get
that
Arby's
hurts,
over Burger
but
King.
fuck it. Like, you've let me have my way with some of these, so that's fine. Whatever. Fuck Arby's, man.
Alright.
It's that was one of my Binums as well. The other thing would have been I mean, I don't know. I think my opinion's changed. Oh yeah, sorry. It was Little Caesar. It was Little Caesar.
Caesars.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, no, yeah. And you're fine. There's bottom two tiers. Everyone's fine. We're all having fun.
Yeah.
I like that. See, and the thing is like, you know that Popeyes and Wendy's are like, and Domino's are like in where they need to be because like there was no question. There was no question.
Right.
That's like at least those like have that to stand on where like there's no question about those, which is weird because I did think that like just because of the way that what was happening in the chat that Wendy's was going to be like a contentious one, but to me that was top tier. Anyways, whatever. Let's finish this up. Let's finish this up. Eh?
Okay.
Let's go. Chipotle.
Chipotle. Okay. Chipotle.
Oh, don't say that.
It's the meme
When
where
when I was a
old
sandwich,
people can't say Chipotle.
Yeah, when I was a sandwich artist at Subway, way back at the beginning of the stream 3 hours ago, fucking nobody could say Chipotle. Why it's Chipotle. The L's right there.
Chipotle,
what are you doing?
dog. It's
Stop.
Chipotle.
I hate it. I hate it so much. Anyways, Chipotle.
So here's the thing, right? So Chipotle is good. It's good. I like it. I enjoy it.
Right.
It's great. I do want to preface though, it kind of has that elitist stink on it a little bit. Where like it's rated like, oh my god, it's so good. It's great. I enjoy it. But also it's never gonna be my number one. I think it's
I would say maybe like 8 years ago or whatever when Chipotle was hot. Like when Chipotle was hot, like then I think that it was very like on the hype train of like Chipotle is insane. But like then they went through the E. coli thing, like I think that like Chipotle has definitely lowered in hype. Like its stock has gone down. Like
yeah.
I wouldn't say it's over. I think it's like it's good, like you say, it's good. It's definitely not my first choice either. So yeah. I think we're gonna be on the same page here.
So yeah, for me it's either I don't know about it's on site, dude. Like I could literally walk by it and be okay because I know that I can go somewhere else and put the same exact amount of money into food that I'd enjoy more and would have more of. So
right.
That is more appealing to me. I don't mind it though. So it's either in the bottom of it's on site for me. Actually, what am I fucking talking about? It's definitely above Dunkin' Donuts. So it's on site. It's just a matter of where it's on site. It ends up.
Yeah. It's like once you get like a couple on the board here, you kind of have to like start doing that because otherwise I'm gonna like trip up and be like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd say Chipotle is probably just under Jollibee.
No, dude, it's above Jollibee. Fuck that.
It's above Jollibee.
I can't. Okay, so let's talk about Taco Bell next because I famously not had Taco Bell. So
oh wow.
This is up to here's what we're gonna do. Daquan, again, if you're still here, if he's not, let me know, gang. But I want this to be your rating plus the chat's rating, and we'll average it out. So, because I know the chat's had it, I know the chat's good with it. So, tell me about Taco Bell.
Okay, so wow, you haven't had Taco Bell.
Daquan, please make a tier poll for the chat. Thank you.
So to me, Taco Bell has become a place that is going down in stock, and I think people will agree because it recently did some. I don't know, it was in the news or something about the states, and they're like, "Oh, we're taking all this stuff away." So maybe Taco Bell should face immediate repercussions for doing this to the people. And I think that, look, I'm a taco head. I love Taco Bell, but you gotta put the you gotta uh, enact justice, all right? And I think it would only be justice to punish Taco Bell for being so rude to take away some of these menu items. What do you think, chat? Huh?
So,
What do you think?
from what I've heard, here's the things I've heard: that Taco Bell is the stoner's delight. It's like the best thing to have stoned. As someone who has, I'll be open about it, has smoked up in the past, I can imagine seeing myself being into
Reefer?
this. Yeah, the devil's lettuce, as it was. So I feel like it would appeal to that side of me. Also, the fact that I like quantity and like cheaper price, I'd be like in on this for sure. That all being said, I feel like, removing some of the stuffs, I'm not about that. I saw there was a lot of the potato items. Like, why are you doing this to yourself? Like, that's a thing that you can have. I saw that there was a thing called a triple lupa, which was like 3 things in one. And that seemed like, it was like a weird, what's that movie? The Human Centipede type situation.
Oh, wow. Why would you say that?
I'm sorry. I feel like it kind of works based on the fact that, Taco Bell is also famous for its bathroom jumps.
Right.
Yeah.
Immediate imagery of like 3 burritos like sewn
Dude,
together.
that's how it fucking looked. You want me to? I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up for the chat.
Oh no!
I might drop some frames.
Dude, you're
I
gonna
don't
get
care.
banned from Twitch, bro. Oh boy, triple ass.
There, look at it.
Okay.
Look at it.
Oh boy, that's unnecessary. I don't. Yeah, I'm not. No, that's not for me.
See, like I feel like
Yeah.
the imagery works.
Yeah. Okay. I get where you were coming from. Your
Yeah.
joke definitely landed. We can't. Please take it off the screen.
Okay.
It's disturbing me.
Okay, we're back.
It's
here.
disturbing me.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that I look forward to when I have it, but I imagine I already know going into it that it's like literally the junkiest of junk food, Taco Bell. But I'm gonna enjoy it. I can already tell you, I'm probably gonna enjoy it. So
No, because now you know what? You've actually ruined it for yourself because it's actually not that good, and now you have it built up in your brain that you're gonna have like this excellent experience at Taco Bell, and then you're going to be so fucking disappointed.
But I'm gluttonous, fam. So if I can go in with like 10, 15 bucks and get like hella food, I'd be happy. Even if the food's like meh.
Yeah.
That's how I
okay.
roll. Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna be sad, but like, don't expect I think if you know what you're getting, then I think you'll be okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I don't know how long we've had the poll up. I don't think that much long, but it's fine. Whoever did it is in the elite club of they got there first. So
Okay.
we'll just go see what it is. So what did you say right before I look at it?
Well, to me, I'm trying to, hashtag enact justice on Taco Bell, and I want to put them lower. I would say this is an on-site establishment, but right now,
It's next
I want to
door.
put them in. I want to put them down in its next door and
Okay.
put them in their place.
And the chat, oh my god, it's a three-way three-way tie.
Oh wow.
Between Bestaurant, it's next door, and Bid'em. So by average, it's on next door. It's on next. I see that
Okay.
the chat pushed it to Bid'em.
Oh wow,
but-
it's been them.
I mean, it's one vote. See, now it's Bestaurant, so it's even. All right, we're gonna move before the
Okay.
result changes.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, I think in the
It's
middle,
next door.
It's fine. It's next door.
It's divisive. It's a divisive place. I think a lot of people are very anti Taco Bell, and a lot of people are very pro Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And I can see both sides.
Okay. And
But,
are you likely to have this I feel like above Subway at least.
No, you know what? I think it's the greatest embarrassment of all to be below Subway. I think that Taco Bell deserves to be put in the corner right now put it below Subway. Just to
it's so
to put them.
disrespectful. Subway is not.
Yeah, you know what else was disrespectful? Removing the potato, whatever.
Were they your top,
potato.
or like was that something you ordered the
It's not.
most?
No, it's not mine. It's not mine.
Then
I'm just doing it
whose
for the
justice
people.
are you fighting? Whose battle are you fighting?
I'm doing it for the people. Doing it for the people.
The people said restaurant, so I don't know what people you're talking about. Well, okay, so we're not going to do an extra one with the Krispy Kreme. I will say I see a bunch of you talking about Panera, and Phil originally had Panera on his list, but then I said, well, really, we're doing 27 items. Panera isn't really, it's more of a sit down than a order and leave. So that's why it didn't end up being on the list. I think it ends up in the fast casual when we get to fast casual in the future.
Okay, so for Panera, are we talking about Panera?
No, we're talking about McDonald's.
Oh, we're talking about
It's the
McDonald's.
grand finale.
Grand finale. Wow, we saved the for last. We saved it. We definitely saved it. Okay, so to me, okay, I'm gonna start off and just like reveal. I think this is an it's on site item. Let me explain why.
Okay.
I think that over the years, you know, McDonald's has been iconic. They've always kept up with, you know, they're like sort of like the Drake of fast food, where like, you know, they're just never fallen off. You know, like they've been there, and it's just like year after year, you think like, wow, McDonald's is going to go downhill, but like they've still been in the fight. You know, they've still just been in the mix, and you know, not only in the mix, but they're kind of up there doing numbers. They're doing the numbers, and you know, I gotta respect it. Is it my first choice for a fast food burger? No, but is it a choice that I will go to if I kind of just like don't really want to make a decision or think about it too much? Yeah, because you know, I think that everybody can find something on the menu at McDonald's and be happy. You know, there's not like, you know what you're getting when you go there, and I think that it hits a spot that, you know, I get from time to time. So you know what? It's on site for McDonald's. And not only this, you know, in terms of their McCafe shit. You know, this is all just like, that was all burger talk, okay? They got so much shit going on, okay? They got the ice cream. The machine's always broken, but guess what?
Sometimes when it's there, it's good.
When you get that ice cream, it hits. All right? You got the coffee. The coffee, they really actually have put so much work into the coffee game that I actually genuinely respect it, and it's actually one of my favorite fast food coffees. You know, they got the chicken game on point. The nuggies, you know my feelings on nuggies. They're fucking babies, but they rule. They rule there. So I mean, I don't know. It's hard to put it anywhere lower to me, just because it's so iconic and it's very edible. Like, you know, like, I mean, I know that's not like the highest praise, but like, I'm never gonna be like, fuck McDonald's, like this is actually garbage. Like, in a sense it is, but also I will put it in my body, and that's on them for like brainwashing.
Yeah.
So
So first I want to address what Dippin' Dot just said. It's an adventure when you go to McDonald's outside North America. Every McDonald's in a different country has their own regional thing specific to that country that they have, which is always a fun thing to look at. I do think that I agree with all the points you made. When McDonald's hits you with the $1 coffee for like the 1 month in the winter, it's so fucking great to have ready to go, and it's delicious. Their coffee's so good. I prefer their coffee to almost any other coffee, quite frankly. And like, it's not even a contest, and I'm not even ashamed to say it, because I feel like they've rightfully fixed it to the point where like,
they did the damn thing.
Yeah,
they really did.
Their food is very mediocre. Their fries are phenomenal, right? Fries are phenomenal. Hash browns are great. I have, in like, the last like handful of years, have become a big fan of their breakfast items. Like, I fuck with a sausage and egg McMuffin, definitely. A McGriddle is awesome too. Before I left, they had added the chicken McMuffin to the breakfast menu, which was sick. It definitely, all of that is good for me. I used to be a Big Mac boy, big time on the Big Mac. It's now, obviously, having eaten other burgers, it's not on the same level as other burgers, but I still won't mind having it. I've tried their other items that they bring out of nowhere, you know, like the festive, like regional, like, ooh, this is like the Thai chicken. I've had that. It's good. Like the little ones. They're not that much more expensive, and like you get a couple varieties going. They've got a lot going on. I do like just the regular ice cream cone. I don't need the sundae. I don't need the McFlurry, but I like the regular sundae cone. That's regular ice cream cone. That's good. This is quintessential to me that it's next door, just on account of the fact that it's at every corner. But on food items, I would definitely say it's on site, because when I walk by a McDonald's and I'm hungry, I genuinely will always consider it.
That smell is intoxicating, and that's the thing about it, is like you walk by a McDonald's and you cannot not smell it.
The only thing, the biggest decision for me at that point, if I'm hungry, isn't am I gonna go to McDonald's? It's like I'd probably go, but I always look and see how busy it is, because when a McDonald's is busy, fuck that, dude. I'm sitting there for 20 minutes waiting on this food. It's not gonna now. It's not gonna hit, but 11 at night, walking in on a weekday when no one's there and you're walking home from work, damn if it isn't great. So, yeah. And I know a lot of people really prefer the McDonald's soda, which I'm not a fountain guy. I don't prefer fountain, but for those who do, McDonald's is up there on the fountain tier. So, I think, Phil, I think this is on site for both of us. The question is, how far up on site is it? I feel like I would go for this probably over DQ. Possibly.
Yes, I would agree, because once you're getting into In-N-Out Five Guys territory, that seems like a different.
That's more of an on-site.
So,
yeah.
Right. So yeah, and you know what? And I know yeah, I think it's just in the mix with DQ.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely where it should be.
Yeah, and I think this is it. This is our list right here. We're gonna pretend that Krispy Kreme doesn't exist, so you can look at this over here. This is the final list. Are you shocked by anything you see here, Phil?
I'm shocked that A&W isn't a number one with a bullet, but you know, what can you do?
You could not have thought
I think people
we'd be on the same page there.
People know where I stand. I really think that I'm very if you don't experience the same joy that I do, I'm so sad for you. I'm very sad for you, and I really wish and hope that one day you experience the same joy that I get from A&W, because look, this isn't even just a nostalgia thing. This is an adult decision that I made. I said A&W is the GOAT, and I've been on that shit. So it's ride or dies with A&W, and God bless.
I mean, here's the thing, dude. For me, I find joy in pretty much all of these restaurants, because fast food is just a good time. I enjoy it. It's a time that can simultaneously take you to your childhood, take you to your university days, take you to any you have nostalgia at fast food joints literally in every phase of your life, and they've always hit a different type of joy as a kid. It's that little excitement of oh my god, I'm gonna have a burger. When you're an adult, when you're in university, it's that oh my god, this drunk food is hitting. There's so many different feelings to it. I enjoy all of it. I do also enjoy listening to Doughboys. I got into them once I moved here, so they're new to me. So I have a lot of their backlog that I haven't seen yet. Yeah.
Now I'm sad for me that I don't have that.
Yeah. So if you want to send me some recommendations on episodes to listen to, Phil, I definitely will, because I've listened to a bunch, but not all, obviously.
Wow. Listen to their A&W Canada review.
Do they have one?
Yes, they came to Vancouver.
Okay, then I'll check it out.
And okay, just.
Yeah, but this made me happy. Fast food, if you can't tell, makes me happy. So
yeah,
this has been a fun journey today.
And I knew that I was going to be super passionate about this, and once you sort of presented it as an option, I was like, okay, there's no way anybody else is doing this, okay? Because I will literally be upset. I'm like, if Puya's doing fast food and it's not me, bruh. That's it. That's it. Friendship over. But now, I think I can rest easy. Thank you for having me. God bless. This was really fun. No, this was actually really fun. I love coming on here to do this. So, yeah.
No, fella, pleasure's all mine, man. I had fun. I'm happy you came in for the second time. And honestly, this was the perfect way to hit your second time. This was great. I think now the next move for us is figuring out when we're going to do that Popeyes mukbang thing and do the dried biscuit challenge, because that needs to happen. So this is where we're going to bid you goodbye, chat. Thank you for being here. I hope you had fun discussing all the things. Sorry if some of your faves didn't come through. Give me a less than 2 so that I know you've forgiven us for any of our bad takes and that you've had fun. And then just quick notes, I will be back on Friday at 5 p.m. for Puya Friday. I don't really have anything solid in mind. We might just be chit-chatting with y'all, having fun, just hanging out. If you have any suggestions on stuff you want to happen, feel free to put it in the old feedback form. I'll just throw that in here real quick. But other than that, everything's going to be the same. You can find me on Twitter up there. You can find Phil on Twitter up there as well. And yeah, we'll be hanging out and talking Big Brother, because that shit's going to be coming around. You'll see me real soon talking Big Brother. So that's about it from me. So until next time, stay hydrated, have a good time, and remember, Phil's a little bit wacky. We love him, but he picked A&W as his number one pick, so his case is broken.
Wait,
Good night, everyone. Bye.